come in, have a seat. Kick back and relax, cause it's that time of the week. How's your day? Was it great? Well, it'll get better with Otalku Cafe. Nostalgia, let the memories bloom. All these stories in my head are gonna make me go boom. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah. Yeah. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah.
Goodbye, my friends, and welcome back to another edition of the Otaku Cafe, where stacking faces must be made for the future of science.
Always.
Exactly. That's why we titled it, because of our main event later on. Some big news, a pass-in, reviews, all this and more. I am Matt, the co-CEO and head chef, and joining my barely co-CEO, Ethan. What's up?
2 times in the last 3 weeks. How about that?
I know.
How about them apples, sir?
There you go.
I'm all right, man.
Yeah, you'll be here next week. I more than likely won't.
Hopefully.
If not, then the Starman's going to be doing a solo show.
I won't let him do a solo.
I know.
1 hour, because we went through half of the episodes. I went through half my episodes. It'll suffice. I'm only behind 3 as of now. Those are today's.
Yeah. I didn't see 3 of mine.
I caught up on every single thing of mine, just not today's episode.
But they're my solo, so it was like whatever.
No, I made it a determined effort. I was like, I will get through all of these. I would have gotten through them yesterday, and I would have had time today to watch the 3 additional ones today, but I got caught up watching fucking my Sea Dog VA stream. He went to a arcade in Los Angeles, and there's like the game where like you build the blocks, and then like the very last block is like one of those like crazy ones. So this motherfucker, the grand prize was 48,000 tickets. No, I think it's 48,000 or 400,000 tickets. I think it's 48,000 tickets. That was enough to buy you an Xbox, like the white basic Xbox. This motherfucker spent $1,200 on this game and did not win. And you can see the game is rigged. Like these arcade games, some of them are for sure rigged. I swear to God, he got to the last thing between him and his other streamer, Ludwig. They got to the top. I must have been like 150 times or something, bro. And what happens is when you go to push the button as it's going like fast, you will literally see, you can see it on the screen. And obviously, especially if you're in person, it like skips. So you hit the button and it'll skip from like 1 block to 2 blocks away. So the game is specifically rigged to not allow you to win this, no matter how good your timing is.
Gotcha.
So super fucked. Like they interviewed like a lot of the workers there, and they're like, I've never seen that hit. They had FaZe Clan, which is another those group, like fucking weird like streamers or whatever. Right. They tried it like 3 weeks ago. They said they didn't hit it. Like nobody's ever seen that thing hit. And like there was like plenty of things like from the chat. They were like, oh, like if they do like an automatic turn off, like the game is rigged to like hit it like at least once every like 400 plays. So if they like turn it off though, that resets. Or if you cash out at the ticket level, because they give you a ticket level where they give you tickets, and then you can keep going if you want to forego your tickets. You can do that. And so if you choose the tickets, it resets. So they played the game over 400 times, did not win. Spent $1,200, did not win. Crazy how much of a scam some of these arcade games are.
That is crazy.
That's my story of the day.
That is your story for the day. No, I was in the middle of packing. I leave for the con tomorrow morning. No, it should be a good time. Mostly new cosplays, some updated. Gonna meet new people. Gonna try to do some parties.
Woo, party!
If I can find some, yeah. I'm in their Discord for the 21 plus for the con, so
Yeah.
gotta see the schedules match up. It's like I want to bring my kink bag, but I don't know if there's any that are like kink friendly. It's like, because you never know, just in case.
I don't know how many darknesses you're gonna see there.
I know they do some, but I didn't have time to ask. Like, hey, is there any like kink friendly or anyone I gotta talk to?
You're bringing the car, so you just leave it in the car.
Like I said, I might just leave the bag in the car. I said just in case.
Just leave the bag in the car.
You never know.
You'll end up like Marin. Somebody will end up like Marin when they see that bag.
I was like, I don't plan on sleeping tonight.
I don't plan on sleeping tonight.
I'm like, all right.
Oh man.
Well, it'll be a grand time, and then I'll be back
Hope you have a
Sunday
great time.
night.
Yeah, and then next week, assuming I'm on, will be the last show
Until like the fall premiere, essentially.
I hope not. I pray not. But realistically, I'll be out minimum 2 weeks. Then it's gonna take me at least another week minimum to catch up, and that's already the finale right there. So at 3 weeks or so, we're going into the absolute finale / the fall premiere. So I'm hoping to be back by the finale. That's the goal. I'm going to Lost Lands. For those of you who don't know, huge raver. Going to Ohio. Going to be camping for a week. Be amongst a bunch of crazy people listening to loud music and doing all sorts of drugs and shit. I will not be partaking in drugs unless it's marijuana. Maybe I will do some of that. But outside of that, I'm not going to be doing anything too crazy. So just drinking a lot, having a good time. So, yep.
Well, and hopefully you do have a good time as well. Enjoy yourself.
Indeed. I do it once every other year. That's the commitment. Once every other year.
It happens to be this year.
And it just happens to fall on this year. Exactly.
There you go. Right. Like I said, we got a couple of news, not a whole lot, but some of them are pretty big for the Shonen fans. We'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
But first, Chainsaw Man gets a compilation movie where who gives a shit? What was that?
Shaking my head.
Yes. But a lot of people.
I've been sacrificed too many times on this show.
All the sacrificing. While on ketamine.
That's a hell of a
Exactly. All the microdosing.
My friends tell me a story because they went to a camping festival last year, and there was a guy who was in a K-hole, and he fucking climbed one of the it's called the Giving Tree. So Electric Forest is in Michigan, and it's done literally in the woods. And fucking this guy climbed the Giving Tree, which is like the tallest tree in that like wooded area where they have like a display. This motherfucker went on ketamine, climbed the shit, got into a K-hole, and then the next time my friends saw him about 30 minutes later when they were going to another stage, they had fucking paramedics around him because he fell from the fucking tree. It's crazy, bro. The shit that you see with drugs. Like there was some guy.
Sure. Yeah.
There was a guy in Forbidden Kingdom. Apparently, he was on Tusi, and this motherfucker was stumble. I saw him. He's stumbling. He threw up, and then this motherfucker is fighting the cops and security, and proceeds to he's already shirtless, and he drops his drawers, and he's just in the festival naked. He's just walking around, just fucking dick out swinging, not giving a fuck. And then eventually, I swear to you, I counted about 11 or 12 cops come, put him face down, ass up into the ground with his hands behind his back, arrested while they were trying to get fucking another squad car or whatever to back into the fucking venue to arrest this fucker. It's crazy the shit you see, bro. And that's why you don't do drugs, kids.
Those microdose.
Bro, and there's all that chemical shit. I'm not trusting it, bro. The most extreme thing I will ever try in my life at some point will be shrooms. That is it. I'm not doing nothing else of nothing, bro. I don't trust I don't trust any of that chemical shit. I don't trust human hands when it comes to it. Give me shit that's
Grow
cultivated.
it yourself.
Give me shit that's cultivated from the earth, brother. That's
There
the
you go.
best.
Tying the knot with the Amagami sister manga has officially ended after 194 chapters. They had a season 1 in fall 2024. So we'll see if they'll get season 2 to finish the rest of it. Maybe, maybe not.
Mm.
The manga Ganglion gets a TV anime in fall 2025. Early 2000s Tokyo, Isobe, a combined for the evil corporation Ganglion, spends his day on the battlefield, whether it's the Tokyo Cedar Pollen operation or Mount Fuji demolition plan. He faces off in nothing but a bodysuit, only to be crushed by the hero Hope Man time and again. As he struggles under unreasonable bosses during the dawn of compliance, his story unfolds, a workplace drama dedicated to all who work, following the bittersweet life of a salaryman soldier. So there's like a villain grunt and his life, all where he works his villainies.
That sounds like a pass for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that for the fall. I'm good on not adding anything else on fall. Let's see. Voice actor Takaya Hashi passes away at the age of 72.
At least it was a decent age.
Yep, 72. Myocardial infraction. He voices Froy in D. Greyman, Ted Bauer in Cowboy Bebop, and Donovan Desmond in Spy Family. So they're going to find a new voice actor for that antagonist.
He doesn't show up. He doesn't talk or like show up much though. At least in Spy
I
Family.
know I know he showed up more in the manga with the current arc they're on, but
with the arc that they're gonna put we're
we're probably not gonna get it like next year.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and they showed one of his abilities in the latest
Abilities.
chapters.
Ooh.
Yeah, so basically, all I'm gonna say is that it's not gonna be easy for Lloyd when it comes to interacting with Donovan.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Here comes Anya! Yay!
Yeah, exactly. The actual main character in the show.
Second? No!
No, the one. It's not the other two. It's Anya. Let's be real.
It's not two?
Two. Yeah, we'll never hear from that guy again.
Ah.
I know, but he's getting that old witch pussy. That's
Old witch pussy.
I mean, she's cute. Let's be honest.
He don't sleep all night.
Exactly. He ain't gonna sleep all night. No one's gonna sleep all night.
He's not sleeping the night.
The manga Kill Owl ended, and at the midst of this, it revealed a TV anime in 2026. Juzo Ogami's legend, even among hitmen, his name sent shivers down their spines. There's never been a job he couldn't handle. That is, until the day he awoke as a teenager. But how did his body transform? To find out, he'll have to infiltrate the one place he never thought he'd find himself in: school. Cool. I'm good.
Hitman in school.
Hitman in school. Let's see. Tatsuki Fujimoto's 17 to 21 and 22 to 26 anthology manga is going to anime in November 2025. Available on Amazon Prime. And each episode is going to involve different studios.
I always like when anime teams like do that, where you get the different studios because you get the different you get the different directions, you get the different animations and things of that nature. So it's always nice to compare.
Yeah, I'm trying to see which ones are going to be involved. Hold on. I know I shared the thing from the Twitter. Let's see if it gives me some names of these studios. Yeah, if it loads. Participating studios: Zexus, Lapin Track, Graph 77, 100 Studios, Studio Kafka, and PA Works. They're all going to get involved. We'll see what they do with that. Is it going to be weekly or just all at once? Yeah, I might check them out. So, as the person that created Chainsaw Man, so as long as they're not doing degeneracy and doing this, cool enough.
Speaking of all at once, did they announce if they're going to release the that romance anime that we wanted to watch and couldn't see? Are they going to release it all at once?
Oh, Fragrance? Oh, they're going to release the first 2 episodes in a few days.
I know it comes out in 5 days. So I was saying, are they going to release all?
No, they're not going to release to where they get caught. They're releasing the first 2.
And then weekly after that?
Yeah.
It's a fall anime. We're kind of...
I'm going to actually have Chris put it on tomorrow when we get to the hotel.
The whole thing?
What?
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're not even... So wait,
the con doesn't start till Thursday. So
I just want to say that this isn't fair because I avoid the seas, and you're telling Chris to go onto the seas to get it, which is fine. But if you count this for this season, you should allow me, if it's that good, to count it for next season.
Well, it's not Netflix's fault that they're saying, "Hey, fuck the U.S." when it's released almost everywhere else.
So it's not my fault that I'm choosing to go the high road and not go into the high seas. So why should I get penalized if I want to count the show?
Because it's still technically a summer show.
I'm going based off of when the core audience is going to watch, because I bet you a lot of our core audience doesn't traverse the high seas either.
I am sure they do.
I'm sure they do, but to the same degree, I don't think people are making that effort because we haven't talked about it. I would like to think that our foot traffic, like when it comes to watching,
it's been number 1 in most charts for these past few weeks. Actually, almost the whole season worth. It's been number 1.
I should be allowed to count this for fall.
I will say yes and no to you if it'll make you happy.
No, because I need you to stand on business and give me a fucking decision. That's what I need.
You can binge it in the woods.
As long as I binge before the end of the year, it still counts for annual.
You can VPN it. You have VPN, don't you?
I do have a VPN, but I don't want. Is it on Netflix International?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can watch on Japan Netflix.
Because I've got to binge karaoke, and now I have to binge this.
Yes.
I will defer.
You could binge karaoke in a day.
I know I can.
A literal day. It's 5 episodes.
It's 5 episodes, and it's only like fucking 2 hours combined when it's all said and done. 20. It's like 25 minutes. So
just about 3 hours. Yeah,
3 hours.
No. Two. It's about 2 hours. You're right. Because I figure 50 minutes for 2 episodes, so an hour and 40 for 4, and then the last one, 2 hours.
Okay.
It's like you're watching a movie.
Basically.
There you go.
I'm gonna watch it probably on the because we're driving up to Ohio, so I'm probably gonna watch it on the drive there when I'm not driving, because I'll probably more than likely be one of the drivers that has to drive.
Right.
So.
All right, we got 2 more. Jujutsu Kaisen offer that the Cypher Academy is making a new manga. I don't have a name. Sorry, Modulo.
That was very dramatic for such a blah name.
I know, Modulo. I thought it was the Cypher Academy, but no, it's not that. It's Modulo.
Is there a synopsis at least?
No.
Move on.
Yep. And finally, Jujutsu Kaisen is going to have a compilation movie in fall 2025 for the Shibuya Incident arc, and season 3 for the Culling game in winter 2026.
My friend he read the manga and he's so hyped for this, especially after seeing the trailer. I have refused to. You know me. I go in blind. I try to go in as absolutely blind as possible to things.
Yeah, I read it. Angels read it. Lucero's read it.
Isn't it unanimous amongst you guys? It's the best arc.
That was Shibuya.
Yeah.
That was Shibuya for me. Culling, it's a mix. It's just after. It's just like, all right.
Well, yeah.
It's like, what are we doing?
Okay.
That's where the bullshit of why everything.
That's where the cause loses the
Yeah,
plot.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Culling, some people like it, some don't, and then you're going to get the after stuff. And it's like, all right, then what are we doing? But I don't know if they're going to make this a 2-core, 1-core. The other ones have been 24 episodes, so this will probably be the same.
You can't even count Shibuya as 24 episodes though, because the first 5 episodes were freaking.
Well, I'm talking about season 2. They were both together.
Yeah, both together. Yeah.
Yeah, just their hit inventory. That was probably the better one in terms of production. Was like 5 episodes.
Yeah.
And then everyone got whipped for Russian Shibuya.
And it was still epic.
It is, but at the same time, just the production style, how they treated it, just like it could have been better. They took their fucking time.
Nope, overwork and underpaid.
Overwork, underpaid, a 2-minute lunch break. That's the most we can give you.
That's the Japans for you.
Exactly. That's the Mappa way.
The Japans.
All right, that is it for the news. So now let us get to some of the reviews. Evan, go ahead.
Very well. I get to review. Hold on. I think we have the same amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 9 if you.
Well, as a fan, I didn't watch this week's Living Cats, Sakamoto, and Hanako.
So then you go first, because you have 6 and I have 8.
All right, fine. Well, I'll make them quick.
I watched everything this week, brother, so I'm gonna be here for a few minutes.
Well, Bash left before I could watch the stuff I watched with them, so.
So sorry.
Yeah, so I'm not concerned. I wasn't gonna watch without him. So.
Sorry.
We'll start with Dan to Dan. We got the fight with Evil Eye and Okarun. We got that rematch. Fairly even, but Okarun, he's out of power. So Evil Eye goes up to him saying, "What are you gonna do now?" And Okarun's idea was basically, instead of him trying to kill everyone every time he transforms to Evil Eye, he's gonna make him focus on him. That's why if he's strong enough, he'll focus on fighting him. Because Evil is like, fight me, like transform, turn back, fight me. And he's like, you know what? No, we're gonna do it on my terms.
One.
So he's like, what? So I will fight you once a week, but you have to promise me that you cannot kill anyone. No killing civilians. None of that. If you do that, I will fight you every Tuesday after school.
That's such a great trade-off. If you kill humans, I will fight you.
No. If you kill anyone, we're not fighting. And he's just like, fine. I'll do it.
What in the blue fuck?
But if you break that, then I am killing everyone. So that is the only way they could tame Evil Eye without him going apeshit, because Gigi cannot control it, and the only way to basically control it is by killing it, which they don't want to do. So that's that little dilemma. But he still transforms when you throw water on him in waves of Rama. But what do you call it? Gigi goes home. Okarun goes home. Ira goes home. Momo and Grandma, they go. So the house is completely destroyed because of Evil Eye. But Mr. Mantis Shrimp gives them this material, this like gooey material, like a block. But inside it is honestly nanomachines. So with nanomachines, if you don't know Metal Gear, that shit's fucking great. But for this one, it could form the house like how you image it, and it will not break. If something does break, you can just wipe it like you're like a cleaning, and the nanomachines will trigger and make it look like it's a normal house again. So they don't have to worry about construction for the rest of their life. Just these nanomachines, son. There you go.
If only that was real life.
We'll be dead by this.
Ah, God.
He'll definitely be dead by then.
God dang it.
Yep. And so the majority of this episode after this was Gigi turning into the evil eye by accident when one of the fangirls gave Gigi a drink, a cold drink. So because of this, yeah, turn to evil eye. Because even just touching the liquid pouch thing will make it turn. And apparently he's really good at soccer because he sees the soccer ball, goes right after it, just kicks it. The ball hits one of the kids into the goalposts.
That sounds hilarious.
I was like, and then I was like, who is this guy? Like, man, Gigi, I didn't know you could play soccer all of a sudden.
I'm Gigi Ronaldo. Fuck you mean?
There you go. And you're gonna hear the goal from like the fangirls or stuff like that. Goal!
Oh.
But with how Evil Eye is, it's like kind of like mentally a child. So Momo had to freaking teach you like how to like eat properly, or this is what you do with the pencil when you're in class. Not just I'm going to kill you. I'm going to do all this. Like, no, we don't say this. We don't say this to the teachers.
No.
It's like, no, I'm going to annihilate you. It's like, no.
Bad.
Not doing any of that. No.
Very bad.
Very bad. Bad. And we get our other new character, Kinta, who's like this overweight, autistic Riz posing. He's not doing fucking JoJo poses.
Oh my god.
People like him. People who read the manga like him. So I will give him a chance when I see him in the next episode.
People that like characters only find themselves like being attached to them because they relate.
No, not like that. Goes, maybe he is funny. We will see.
We will see.
So I will find out till probably in a week. This is when I actually start to watch anime again. Let's see. We got City of the Animation. For City, it was all one race. If you win, like it's a 2-person race. If you win, you get 1,000,000 yen. So you got Nagamo with Nikara. You got Eri and Matsuri. All the people that are together, they're in this together. Mm-hmm. And it's all because the rich lady wants to ask this one delivery man out. This one guy that delivers alcohol. He's like he's chiseled. Oh, like she doesn't know how to ask him out. So they're in this. They're partnered up.
Quit lying. She wants free beer.
Maybe I want the free beer. I want her butler. Hotaka, I want the butler.
You want the butler?
He's just fucking great. Just he'll like, hey, she's like, Hotaka, this girl helps me out here. Have her get like a little appreciation gift. Sure. So he'll go resort to kidnapping to bring him to the place. And it's like a whole tower of like generous kindness types of faith. Like, oh, you could leave. We gotta go for these 9 challenges, or you can stay here and like luxury for a couple of days. There's a free booze, free food, hot tub. You get all this.
You want to be kidnapped?
Yes. Yes.
Preferably during work hours.
It's free. Yes, preferably work hours. Especially when I'm on the clock, walking in the middle of the street. Just come and kidnap me. There you go. But no, his role in this is to make sure that no one else wins. So he's got like a sniper. He's got other people on standby. They let me know what they're doing. So it's like to do anything to distract them. You got people running, and you got like 2 adults. They gave up after before the first checkpoint. They started drinking, telling jokes. They couldn't. None of them could get past phase 2 in a while because for this one they have to. Once they're asked a question, they both have to write the same answer, like what they're thinking, and they can't tell them. And the fact that they all got the opposite answers, and so they're just busy yelling at each other. Like, oh yeah, fucking it's this. I know it's this. Yeah, you get the 2 best friends, Matsuri and Eri. They just get it right away. They go forward, and all of a sudden it's like, you know what? Forget the dead rolls. We're all gonna run because we all want the $1,000,000. So even just the people in the car, like, you know what? Fuck this. We're all gonna go. It's a free for all now. Like, there's no escape for anybody. But the one rich lady was able to ask the guy out. They asked for dinner at her place. There we go. So accomplishment there. So the butler did not care about the rest of the. It's like, all right, you guys, they can do whatever. Like, she did what she wanted. We're good to go. That almost badass. And the people that were drinking all the way at the beginning, what they all imagine, like, I got this drill. I made this drill thing. We're gonna ride on it, and we're gonna just go head on, like, so full speed ahead. Go for everybody. So forget the questionnaire, forget the maze, forget all this. Just head on. But they crashed into a building. That's not the finish line. But eventually, Eri and Matsuri, they do win it. It's like, good. The actual two best friends, even though Eri is going to be moving to London. So it's like a little farewell thing.
Here's $25,000.
Yeah, basically. So they're trying to figure out what they were going to do with the money, the million yen. So Eri actually splits in half. It's like, hey, you know what? How about I come see you? Like, I'll visit you. I'll come visit anytime I want. It's like, no, how about I visit you? So basically, going to be visiting each other. So that a cute way to end that episode, and definitely hilarious. It hits when it wants to. It's just it happens like so far in between.
It's sporadic. Sporadic, yeah.
Yeah, but you'll get a couple of funny moments in the episode, but like very few, or is like the whole episode is just like that, like nothing but laughs. And this was probably one of the better ones in terms of that comedy. So, good job, City. Good job. Ruby Rocks. They're finding Opal. The quest is to find Opal. There you go.
Great update.
There you go. Great update. That's the mineral they found. They were looking for this time. Night of the Living Dead, I did not see. I did catch up on Solo Camp. It's fine.
I'm not missing. Still not missing much.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're not really missing much still.
All right.
But I'm sure. Yeah, I will. Yeah, and obviously his dad died. That's why he camps by himself.
Oh, his dad died camping?
No, he was sick. He was teaching him camping, but he died. So it was like, you know what? He's been alone by himself. Like, I prefer being by myself type of things.
People deal with grief differently, I guess. All right.
But it's been like 20 plus years of grief. But you know, everyone agrees.
Yeah, what is he, Kanye West?
Yeah, it was all conspiracy.
Jesus.
All right, I got 3 more. So, and Shirley, we got some drama, but no one died this time.
Oh, no deaths.
No deaths. Okay, all right.
Fuckery, but no deaths.
First half, not as important. It's just Anne found a stray cat that followed her home. It's like, all right, we'll feed it, send its merry way. This cat doesn't want to leave now, so she decides to adopt it. Its name is Rusty because of the black fur, but it has like brown on like the feet, and like a little bit like rust spots, basically.
It's doo-doo, baby.
But here's where the drama is.
All right.
Gilbert cannot hide his feelings anymore.
Oh, shit.
So he goes to talk to Anne, checks up on her. Also had cheer up because Anne kind of gave up writing her novel in the last episode because the only person that was honest to critique her work says, like, hey, it's not good type of thing. Like do this. And it made the point where Anne said, fuck it, I'm not going to write it anymore type of thing. But her friend Diana actually sent the book to an advertisement company and without Anne knowing, and she won like $25. Well, it's a Canada in 1870s, but
hey Google, how much is $25 worth in 1870?
On the website in 2013dollars.com, they say $25 in 1870 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $616.50 today, an increase of $591.50 over 155 years.
That was in 2013. So it's probably like $1,000 now.
Hold on. Sorry, it's in Canada. I forgot they're in Canada. So $887.50.
Not even $1,000.
Nope. But for a 19-year-old in that timeline, fuck.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so good for her. But basically, she was upset about Diana doing it because, she wasn't happy with her work, and now like in this advertisement paper type of things. So Gilbert cheered her up then. Then when Anne was alone, Gilbert went to go up to her and he's like, I'm sorry, I cannot hide it anymore. Gets on one knee and it's like, no, don't ask, do not say it. And says, please marry me. I'm in love with you. She rejects him.
Oh.
As I don't love you like that. I love you as a dear friend, not like that. And even asks, like, well, maybe one day, like, would you think about it? Like, maybe they'll grow. And she's like, no.
Oh.
Like, and she's like, I'm sorry. Like, let's please just be my friend type of thing. And then Gilbert just says, I guess this is goodbye.
That's a real answer.
It's like, hey, like, yeah, I'll be your friend. That'd be nice, but those feelings are going to keep lingering, and the more I'm around you, the more I'm going to want to pursue it. And if you're telling me no, then it's a no. and actually, she actually gets upset about this. Like, she's actually crying a bit. And when she went back home again for the summer, Marilla was even like, so how's Gilbert? You guys been good lately? And the guy, of course, she lied about it, but
I broke that man's heart.
Yeah,
he's not my homie.
I was just like, bro,
savage.
No. And of course, the episode ends with the next year's school, and we see a handsome man leaving the boat. Maybe this man will be the Prince Charming. And Anne is looking for. We'll see, because that's what
you had your Prince Charming, and you said
you had your man right there. Like,
I hate that. When I want a good man. Good man has fucking just been friends with them forever. Not that good man, bitch.
Well, sometimes when you hang out with them so long, it just, hey, we've been friends for so long. I don't want to ruin it if we date. Like, what if something goes wrong, type of thing.
I hate that mentality.
I get it, but at the same time, it's just,
I hate it because you know what? All right. Anne Shirley's not a grown person, but at least from a grown person's perspective, you should be mature enough to be able to fucking figure out things quickly and understand things and either work towards something or realize it's not going to work out and then be mature enough.
Yeah, Anne is very picky with who she wants. That's the thing.
She sounds like
she wants that. With her hyperactive imagination, she wants that Prince Charming. But obviously, she's going to realize soon it's been staring him at the face.
Sounds like a 400-pound bitch that wants the 6-foot fucking tall guy with abs.
Well, this guy, he's kind of tall. I think it's as tall as Gilbert. So the height thing is out of the question.
Oh, just as tall as Gilbert. Oh.
I guess it just not handsome enough for him. I know he's a good looking guy, but what do we know?
Real. Anne saw his pee-pee once and was like, "Nah, I don't want that." And then
saw his pee-pee once, so nah, that's it.
Yeah, it's not enough pee-pee, or too much pee-pee. You never know. I'd be too much pee-pee.
All right, next up, To Be Hero X. Pick up where we left off. Smiles is fighting Dragon Boy. Nice is in the picture. Nice and Dragon Boy are double teaming Smiles.
Hey,
I like that.
Oh,
but all of a sudden, they're trying to inject Smile with something to kind of corrupt him, like the fear.
Hey, double teaming to inject him. Hey,
but now this is leading to Dragon Boy and Nice fighting each other, and the fans see this, so like, oh shit, why is Nice basically being a bad guy? Because they're both heroes. Actually, they're all heroes.
Yeah.
So Beth is making a nice look bad, like, oh god, ooh, is he turning the villain? I don't know. I was like, Chris actually brought this out, and it actually makes a lot of sense because the first episode in To Be Hero X focused on Nice. So now we know what happened and why he killed himself in episode 1, because this is like before that happened. So that fear factor, all the pressure, made him commit suicide. So not all this, what's going on now, makes total sense of why he did what he did. Because they didn't explain any of that. We just see him going past Ling Ling, waves, and just jumps off the building.
I love a start, eh?
Yeah, but Nice gets his ass kicked. Dragon Boy, he gets his power up. Smiles is like nowhere to be seen. And we finally see X again. Like, he's not in disguise. He's in full. He sees Dragon Boy. And this fight was quick.
Oh.
Dragon Boy, he charged at him. and snapped his finger. He turned Dragon Boy into a piece of paper, just crumbled him up, and threw him in the water.
It sounds like they wanted to Thanos him, but they didn't want the copyright for the suit.
No, Dragon Boy turned back to no, but his power up disappeared.
Bro,
I was like, what the fuck?
badass.
It was fucking cool. Like, all right, Matt. So he's not like a time manipulator. He can just warp reality any way he sees fit.
That's fucking awesome.
Goes from 2D to 3D, and just anything he does.
That's fucking awesome.
Bullshit. It is. It's awesome.
That's fucking great.
I know. So Dragon Boy retreats for now. X checks up on Nice, and they see that Smiles died. He's dead. And Nice is freaking out because, like, oh shit, I did that type of thing. Like, it is whatever, consumed by fear. He did that.
Mm.
And we got 2 episodes left, so there has to be a season 2. There really has to, with how cluttered everything is, all the introductions of all these heroes.
And it all boils down to a man that can warp reality.
Yes.
Pretty badass.
Yes.
That sounds pretty fucking badass.
It is. I just want more of him, but whatever he's on the screen is fucking badass.
More warped reality, yes.
All of it.
All the warped reality.
All the warping. All right. Finally, Lord of the Mysteries. I think we found our mastermind because that's what the episode's called. But he's trying to find out who's trying to summon this dark creator, who basically planning Klein's everything.
Hmm.
We didn't get the update on the 4th member in the Grey Fog. We just got that little teaser in the after credit. No mention of it here. I'm like, God damn it. Okay, fine. Like, we'll know about the sun at a later time, I guess, since we got 2 episodes left after this.
Mm.
But we have a sequence 6, which that's basically it's like controlling like politics. She may manipulates people against each other, may higher ups basically kill other people or themselves. So I'm like, Jesus, all right, fine. So, but eventually we have Klein, Captain Dunn, and who's this other gentleman? Starts with a K. Not a K, not different K. Is it K? No. That's the issue with these. A lot of Kenley. It's Kenley. So Captain Dunn, he gets his nightmare sequence type of thing. Klein is basically has to fight the Temptress. But mind you, who's only sequence 8, so he's technically weaker than her. So their plan is basically to try and steal her away. Because he's also being trained by someone that's kind of powerful to him, but maybe not as strong. But so Clyde's losing, he's getting his ass kicked, and so is Captain Dunn. But of course we get one casualty. The other guy, he just got engaged too, like a couple of episodes ago.
That's the worst.
Oh my god damn it.
That's the worst. I genuinely feel bad for people when that happens to them in real life. Like, I'm married, I just had a kid, I'm dead.
Like that, or 2 days till retirement.
Yeah, like fuck.
All that shit. So Kenley's dead. They were trying to put Sharon to sleep and kill her while he was asleep. But someone Dunn puts her to sleep. And so when Klein and Kelly were trying to kill him, they channeled her spirit, obtained information, but that didn't happen. That's when Kenley got killed. But eventually they were able to stop Sharon, but as Klein was, looking around the rest of the area, he sees Dunn, and something's different with Dunn.
He's
like
done.
There's this evil aura, so I don't know if he became corrupted as well. But that's where it is. Like, you can't do that. Like, what happened to the captain?
It doesn't matter.
It's like, we lost Kenley, we lost old Neil a couple episodes ago, and now the captain's gonna apparently go berserk. I don't know what's going on. Son of a bitch. Now I'm done.
Well, all right, sir. All right. I forgot. I actually have I have 9 myself because I picked up one. Very
There you
short. So I'll start off with that one. I picked up. It's a 5-episode series, so fairly short. Normal episode run lengths, 23 minutes or so. Captivated by You. It basically follows. It follows kind of a group of people, but the two people they hyper focus on early on are Emma and Hayashi, two high school boys. They basically go to an all boys school together. Episode 1 gives you a lot of boys love. It gives you boys love because Emma in particular, right? His name is Joji, but Emma is the last name. Emma likes cute things. He's fascinated with everything cute. Flowers, animals, signs, pictures, anything that like he sees nature. If it's cute, he loves it. And then when he goes to school, he's like, "I'm in the most uncute place ever. A place uh, full of males. Males are not cute, right?" But his one friend Hayashi, basically they become friends because during the sports day, you know how like they have the game where you have to pick like the random thing and you have to go find a classmate that fits the thing. So he picks up his thing and it says someone you think is cute, and he picks Hayashi because Hayashi's very like silly and he's also very like klutzy. He got himself caught in a net, and in that moment, Emma thought, "Oh, that's cute. He got caught in a net." So he picked him, and ever since then, when Hayashi realizes what it is, anything he does, he asks Emma, "Am I cute? Is this cute? Am I being cute?" And it's kind of annoying, but it's kind of cute from that perspective. And episode 1 shows them basically like in their friendship, kind of like kind of growing. So that's cool. Episode 2 focuses a lot on because only 2 episodes so far that dropped. Episode 2 focuses solely basically on Hayashi. The first half of that episode basically focuses on Hayashi going online, and he meets a girl. That girl's name is that her? Nope, that's not her. That's a guy. Is she even important enough to be named? Maybe she's not. Nope, they're all dudes. I guess she's not even important enough to be named. What did my review say? Survey said my review says her name is. I didn't write it. I guess her name's not that important.
I guess
Okay.
not.
I guess not. Okay, it is what it is. Anyway, he meets a girl online, and basically they kind of bond over a book and over I forget what it's called. That game where like you like say like the verb, like you say whatever word and it matches like it like the verbs and stuff. It'd be like, oh, like Hana, and you'd be like Hanabi, like that game. I don't know if you're familiar with, or if I'm probably doing a terrible job. Where like the wordplay, where like you say something like Sakura, and it'll be like Sakabato or whatever, right?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not good at that.
yeah. So anyway, he does that, except he does it in picture form on Twitter. So anyway, they bond with Twitter. They find out they're in the same city, and they end up meeting. And they, it's just a casual time. So basically, the girl's not good with guys because she goes to an all girls school. She's never around guys except for her own father. So they end up becoming friends after that point. So that's cool. And then the second half is a little bit better. It basically focuses on a Kohai. Kohai's name is Komatsu. Komatsu is a third year boy in middle school, and he's part of the art club. And they have a happenstance meeting basically because Hayashi ends up using one of his like utensils or something to like help with like some dried potatoes or something. And they end up bonding. Basically, Komatsu uses Hayashi as a model, and then finds out Hayashi also can draw. And so basically, he Komatsu draws Hayashi for a art competition and lets Hayashi do the final piece. Like he lets him draw something in the back. And he ends up drawing basically a reverse self-portrait of Komatsu doing his self-portrait. So they submit it, they don't win, but it's still it's a really nice painting for like a 14, 15-year-old kid than like a 16-year-old kid to duel like that painting. Really fucking good. But they don't win, but they become friends. And Emma at the end of the episode is like, "Oh, that's cute."
Right.
So that's how they wrap that one up. So I'm enjoying it. It's a nice slice of life. It's short, 5 episodes. Like, I don't think it's gonna win anything, but it's a cute slice of life. So
There you go.
we'll go with that. Okay, moving on. We're gonna go with Betrothed because Betrothed is slowly becoming one of my favorite. I'm gonna start off with a good one. Betrothed is a really good one. So episode 9 of Betrothed. Basically, we get the truth of what happened to Anastasia from the driver. Basically, the driver tried to grape her, and
What?
so he tore the clothes off her, which is how the mother got the clothes. And as he tried to grape her, Anastasia basically, in order to run away, cut her own hair, which is how she got the hair as well. The mom got the hair. So she cut her own hair, tried to run away, and as she was running away, she did slip into the river and fall out. So everybody presumes her dead. And the interesting thing is basically Mio and Kiros basically thought that Anastasia was one of the people in the family that would continuously abuse her. And Marie's like, no, 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 no. She never abused me. Like, I love the shit out of my sister. And they felt really bad. They're like, wow, we were like glad that she died. But now that you tell us this, like, we feel awful. And they want to like commemorate her. And they do like a little commemoration, like little ceremony. They take a bouquet of flowers and they throw it down the river because the river ends up leading to like the artisan district, which is someplace that Anastasia always wanted to go if she ever came to the capital. So that was nice. But the rest of the episode, basically, Marie ends up buying some of the girls like thank you bracelets. And Marie ends up getting her engagement ring, which is a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous ruby set in like a really nice sterling silver. It's a gorgeous ring. And basically, during the ring conversation, they end up bringing up like the location and the person who did it. And Marie starts like hyperventilating. She starts freaking out toward the end of the episode. And this is right after she shared like a really nice moment after Kiros put the ring on her. They say they love each other, they have a nice passionate kiss, and then they have the conversation where it was made and all the stuff, and then she starts hyperventilating, freaking out because she now realizes, like in the previous episode, she kind of had a realization that the person that she saw as they were leaving and she almost jumped out of a moving carriage for was her sister. She pretty much puts two and two together, and after hearing the story and hearing this story, that Anastasia's still alive and she's in the capital and she's wearing boys' clothes because for whatever reason she had boy clothes with her. They said so. Yeah, she's alive, she's around, and Marie's gonna, I assume, try and find her at some point with the wedding ceremony so close by. So solid. I'm really enjoying it. This is one of my contenders for romance of the season. In all seriousness, not saying if it'll win, but it's one of my contenders for sure. Next one I will go with is, you're not watching Gachiakuta, right?
No.
Okay, quick summary on Gachiakuta. This is the only show I'm watching in dub. For those who don't know, I'm normally been behind on this show, so I don't talk about it much when I'm on. But it's the only show I'm watching in dub. I don't hate it. I will say I do not hate the dub. And I was telling the boys this today that basically I think I am okay with watching the dub with this show and other shows as long as basically A and B, the characters and the scenery isn't Japanese. I can get more invested. I don't know why that is. I can't tell you why, but that's just how I feel I can consume a dub product if I'm watching and the product itself isn't like Japanese related, you can say. So yeah, so I've been watching it in dub. It's been solid. Just to give a brief recap on episode 9. Episode 9, Rudo ends up being, is it Rudo? I think it's his name, Rudo. I don't even remember the character's name anymore. Excuse me. Survey says it is Rudo. Rudo basically ends up confirmed as the latest cleaner. He's very emotional, upset early on because he thinks like one of his senpais like died trying to protect him, and on top of that, the senpai gave him a talisman, and the talisman basically faded after his powers were done, and so he's shocked and he gets pissed off that the senpai's alive, and he's like, I've been upset. I thought you died, and he's like, nah, it's too soon to write me off yet, boy. What are you talking about? And then the rest of the episode they focus on. Before that, he also tries sweets for the first time because where he came from, sweets were basically like a rich person delicacy. Only rich people can have them, and he ends up eating chocolate and candy bars and cookies and lollipops, and they show a scene where he basically gained like 500 pounds in like a day. So he ends up reverting back, and the rest of the episode focuses on him trying to learn his powers. Basically, if he uses an item, he gets powers from the item, and then the item basically turns to dust when he's done. And he makes a bunch of stuff once he figures out how to control it. He makes a bunch of stuff, and the stuff doesn't fade away. And he's like, well, why didn't these things disappear, but the talisman did? And basically, I love this girl. Her name is Rio. Rio is like she's so fine in the show. But anyway, she gives a good point. Basically, Rudo's entire life, he's been like salvaging stuff. He's like a salvage man. He picks up people's trash and he repurposes it. And so his vital instrument, which is his gloves, what he uses to pick up stuff with, has picked up on that. And basically, when he touches something and makes it worth something, he gives the item a new purpose. And once he uses it, that item has served its new purpose. That item can safely be thrown away, and then by throwing away, it basically fades into nothing. So basically, that's kind of how his powers sort of work. When he uses his powers, though, which is interesting, Rudo will use his powers, and he can only use them for a little bit because immediately he collapses, he gets crazy nosebleeds, and they talk about the quality of your vital instrument. And basically, the more you use your vital instrument, the more love and the more you like put into your vital instrument in terms of caring for it and things like that, the better grade it'll be. And so his main senpai Engine is basically like, hey, like that quality must be like that must be some top tier coke. That must be some amazing quality because it's fucking you up like that just on like a small use. Oh yeah, that shit is powerful. And Reaper, Rio even says, like, hey, have you named your gloves? And she's like, no. She's like, don't all things like, feel better or feel good when they're named? And so he has to figure out what his name is. But in that moment, he ends up meeting the boss, this dread-headed dude. His name is who the fuck? What's this guy's name? Is he here? Corvus. There we go. Yeah, Corvus. Corvus is the boss of the cleaners. And Corvus, he's the one who anoints him as a cleaner, as a full cleaner. And he tells him a story because he's aware that Rudo wants to go back to the surface. He wants to go back to the higher world or whatever the fuck. I forget the name of it. And he says, like, listen, the fact you want to go right now, like, I shouldn't let you in, but you saved my men and you have a crazy power, so I'm going to let you in as a cleaner. And I'm going to tell you this story that basically in the center of no man's land, which is where he ended up falling to, in the center of that, there is a being that exists normally. And basically, there's a rumor that the being can help you get back to where you want to go. And so Rudo he just jumps at the chance immediately. He's trying to leave the base, and his senpai was like, "No, you're not doing what you're getting into. You don't know you have full control of your powers. You're gonna die if you go by yourself. I'm at bare minimum. I'm gonna go with you." And so they set it up basically where Engine and Rudo are gonna go at least in a 2-man group for now to the center to see if they can see if this story, this rumor, is indeed true. But I'm enjoying it. It's pretty cool. The design, the art design, as Starman had said in our group chat, is really solid, really unique, I would say. So I'm with it.
All right.
We'll go with the next show being the sister of this show, sort of, kind of. It's Hogan Anki, which is basically kind of like Revenge Plot, but revenge plot with violence is basically Togenanki. I've been enjoying Togenanki for what it was. Togenanki this week starts off with basically they have a useless member of the group, right? This guy is so like he's scared of everything. He can't do shit. He gets really like scared and he hides. This guy's name is where is it? Is it Kiriyama? It's Kiriyama. Kiriyama. And Kiriyama is like so scared and shit. And he's basically watching one of his classmates, this hot ass like blonde girl whose name I don't see here. Is it Momokuza? It might be her. I don't know. Anyway, is it? No. Biobugata? No, it's not Biobugata. Anyway, he's seen the hot girl get her ass kicked by one of these like fucking dog demon things or whatever. And he's like, well, I guess she's gonna die because I'm too pussy to go out there. And then he has like this epiphany, right? Where he thinks of why he became this way. And he became this way because he had a best friend and a girl that he loved. and the girl got sick. And as they were trying to treat her sickness, the Momotaros came and killed the doctor, the only doctor in the village. And there was no other villages nearby, no doctors they could summon. And she ends up passing away. And her final words to her to him rather, was like, "You're so cool. Always be cool." And she dies. And he's too stricken by grief, and he ends up being like repressed and fucking like, just, super down and shit, scared of everything. And he has this moment where it's just like, all right, well, the girl that I love would probably like be pissed off and like be ashamed of what I've become. So I guess I should step up. And he fucking steps up, and he uses his blood powers. Because keep in mind, I'm sure it's been talked about on the show a couple times when I haven't been here, but Togenanki, the powers are based on blood. So he uses his blood release technique, and it is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous technique. Basically, he gets fully enveloped in the like the figure of his best friend, and when he's enveloped in the blood, him and his best friend used to like dance in their village. And so he does like a Sakura dance, but the Sakura dance is literally like razor blades of fucking blood. So basically, as I said in our chat, he becomes Kuchiki Byakuya from Bleach, using Senzon Sakura. It's awesome. And he cuts the shit out of this fucking demon with his dance. It is badass as fuck. And he ends up defeating the demon and saving the girl that was like helping him early on because he was too pussy. So that was nice. Chris thinks that it was a little bit too like out of the blue and random. I don't mind that it was the way it was. So we disagree from that standpoint, but I thought it was a pretty good redemption when it was all said and done. And then the second half basically kind of features Ichinose, who's our MC, going up against Subakiri, and basically having like a verbal battle before he basically goes and fucking blows up the entire like room he's in. He figures out how to use his blood power immediately and fucking summons a fucking RPG, blows up the room, and Subakiri manages to evade that. And basically the battle is going to be Subakiri and his corpse controlling technique versus Ichinose and his ability to summon a bunch of fucking crazy ass guns and blow shit up and shoot people. So that'll be probably badass when we see that next week, or 2 days from now as we record. But I've been enjoying Togenanki. I would say slightly more than I've been enjoying Gacha Yakuta. But I don't hate Gacha Yakuta. They're both fine. They're both also not going to count because they're both 24 episodes, so they're not going to count this season. I don't know, quite frankly, if I would have put them in my 13 as it currently stands. If I'm being completely serious, I don't think I would have put them in my 13. But in any case, that's that. Where else am I going next? Did we throw Gotcha Togen? We'll go with Witch Watch next. Witch Watch was an okay episode. Sean loves this far more than I do, but it's still comedy regardless. The first half of Witch Watch was pretty cute and basically sees Nico and Moy miniaturize themselves into like tiny ant-like creatures, so Nico can live her fantasy of living in like a fucking Candyland when they have like a giant batch of fucking of donuts. But because they're so tiny, they don't have power, they don't have strength, so they can't eat the fucking donuts. Or when they try to eat the donuts, instead of it being soft and nice because they're chocolate glazed, it's like eating fucking concrete to them because they're so tiny. So eventually, stupid Nico falls into a piggy bank and can't get out, and Moy can't break it with his like crazy tremendous power, and so he ends up climbing their best friend's ear, who happens to be there. And it ends up being the Shikigami for the best friend that protects her, that saves him and Nico rather, from the situation, and they're good. And then the second half of that episode features one of their classmates wanting to figure out if a boy in her class likes her. So they basically take a fucking gingerbread man from this bakery that he works at and was asking fucking its opinion on like whether they like each other. And it's quite silly because like the gingerbread man talks in fucking bakery bread talk, and they have to decipher it. And when it's all said and done, basically they determine like, oh yeah, the boy does like the girl. So not a tremendously great episode this week after like some funny ones earlier. But nonetheless, I thought it was okay. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna go with Detectives These Days Are Crazy.
How many you got left?
I think 2 or 3 done. Nope, haven't done this one yet. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So I got 3 after this one.
Yeah.
I got a lot of solos this
I
year.
know.
This is why I haven't been on. Okay, so detectives these days are crazy. Chris, I'm sorry, not Chris. Matt, did you see what I wrote Chris last night?
Let me pull that up. Which part?
Late last night, I conceded. For the first time, I found a gag comedy that I enjoy.
Is this really gag though?
It really is gag because it's over the top fucking comedy, just random as fuck with no real plot.
Okay.
It's pretty gag. And I enjoy the hell out of it. It is just so random. It's so fucking funny. The first half of this episode features a phone thief / phone pervert basically be prized on like women to steal their phones and then makes them do like all sorts of obscene fucking tasks, like impossible tasks or sexual tasks, and they can't complete the task and they get upset because the whole premise is like, oh, a woman's phone is like treasure, it's gold, it's the secret treasure trove of important and critical and embarrassing information, and he loves seeing the girls despair whenever freaking they can't get their phones, and eventually he gives them their phones back by coercing them to fuck sometimes, or he just enjoys their like fucking misery that they can't get their phone. He ends up giving them the phone back. So our lead girl, whose name I'm now forgetting, Mashiro, she falls under this, and basically she ends up what's it called, having to go through these same tasks, right? She goes through a bunch of these same tasks, and the phone person, the phone pervert, basically gets pissed off because of the fact that she actually completes the tasks, all these crazy tasks, like freaking like eat what's called compete in a sumo wrestling contest, get in a food contest, sell a ballpoint pen for 10,000 yen, stand in one pose and earn 100,000 yen. And she's completing all of these tasks. And freaking the phone guy is just like, fuck this. Like, I'm not getting my satisfaction of seeing despair because she's actually completing all the tasks. And in that moment, the daughter of Asunaro basically comes over, steals the phone, and then the fucking nipple man. And I wish Matt was here right now. Matt stepped away for 2 seconds, but the fucking nipple man comes over and ends up fucking capturing the guy. And yeah, they end up basically getting him sent to jail, and that's that. So that was the first half. And then the second half basically just features Nagaromo's birthday, and he's an old man falling asleep on his birthday. He gets winded from freaking blowing out his candles, and basically we hear the story, which is actually a nice story. We hear how Hana becomes the assistant for Asunaro, and basically it's a decent story of how all the people that love Asunaro are very vain, and they all just care about his looks. And so he puts on a disguise and it pretends to be ugly, and all the girls freak out and run away. And he takes the disguise off. And this is all part of like some television program that he got paid a bunch of money to do. And they're like, what are you doing? You're killing the show. And he's like, well, I don't want any of these girls because they're all vain. They're just fans of my looks and not anything else. And there was one girl that was there, and it was Hannah. And he goes up to her and was like, why didn't you leave? And she's like, well, it was a disguise. So I knew it was a disguise immediately. And he's like, okay, cool. Well, why do you want to be my assistant? And she's like, I don't really care what you look like or what you do, as long as I get paid. That's all I care about. And she gets hired. And then soon after that, their first mission ends up being a hostage rescue. And she ends up becoming the hostage. And Asunaro uses it to fucking like just kick the absolute shit out of the fucking out of the assailant. And that's how they kick off their situation, I guess, their co-working relationship. So that's cool. And that's that for detectives these days are crazy. All right, we'll move on next to Mikaido Sisters. And give me a second to pull up what happens in Mikaido. One moment. Mikaido Sisters. Enter. Mikaido Sisters. Episode 9 of Mikaido Sisters was pretty damn solid. Basically, Nico Senpai, we start off with the aftermath of what happened in episode 8, and Nico's senpai basically confesses to her, and Nico can't accept it like she would have. Not only would she have blindly gone to the school, she would have blindly accepted the confession, but she starts thinking of you. And the senpai realizes like she likes you and was like, I don't need to hear you reject me. Like, I already know it's gonna piss me off because you like that other fucking kid more. And basically she comes home, she gets upset that the sisters and you weren't there for her like after the event. She's like, oh, they just left me, how dare they? And she comes home and they throw like a little surprise party for her, right? So Yu's cooking dinner, the girls are like setting the table, they congratulate her on her victory. And at that moment, their father calls, Mr. Mikadono. And so basically Yu snatches the phone from Nico and is like, listen, these girls need a break. It's okay to take breaks, because if you keep working them the way that they're working, they get no breaks, they get no time to like unwind. They're just going to continuously fuck up. And there he is.
There you go.
I'm so mad you missed my my detectives, because I wanted you to hear the slapstick and you missed the slapstick.
Yeah, I said I'm saying be right back in the private
Yeah, I
chat.
know. I saw.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I'm good.
All right. Anyway, back to Mikadono. And so eventually he gets pissed off. Mr. Mikadono gets pissed off and was like, he calms down. He's like, you know what? You're right. They deserve breaks. And basically, the reason why he was galvanized enough to say that is because the girls are all basically telling you, like, because they want to all one up each other. Like, hey, you can ask us one thing. You can ask us any one thing and we'll do it as a favor. And so he's like, great, I want to go as a family to an amusement park. And they're like, what the fuck? And so when Mr. Mikadono says, okay, they can have one break, he's like, yay, now we can go to the amusement park. So they go to the amusement park, and all the girls basically look for reasons to try and make him swoon for them. And it is hilarious. They all dress up really fancy, really girly. They look like nothing like they normally look. They act nothing like they were going to act. And basically the whole idea is that Yu was going on a date with the 3 girls. But each time Yu ends up like being the girl in the situation. Like he goes into into a haunted house. He gets scared shitless, and Kazuki's the one who saves her. He ends up going on a roller coaster with what's it called? The other girl whose name I'm forgetting now. Green haired girl. What's her name? Where the fuck is the show too?
I don't know. What is her name?
Is her name? I will find it. One moment. Here we go. Survey says her name is Miwa. She goes on a roller coaster with Miwa, and he can't handle the crazy roller coaster, and he has to lay down and catch his breath. And then he goes on the teacup ride with Nico, and he's a klutz, and he almost falls off and flies off a bunch of times. And each situation, he ends up being the girl in the relationship, and they kind of get flustered, and he just pays them no mind, really. But the episode ends quite cutely when basically, they're still appreciative of you and everything he did. So they take a selfie with him, like in front of like some like famous like I guess statue or whatever in the park, and he starts swooning at the end because he's like, "This is all I wanted, was just to be closer to the girls." And they're like, "This is what it took for you to get beat red and go doki doki with us? The fuck?" Okay. And that's how the episode ends. So fairly cute from that perspective. And then last but not least, I think. Oh no, I have 2 more. I'm sorry. Sorry, Matt. 2 more. Water Magician is my co-main. Water Magician was pretty epic. We're finally seeing Rio use his fucking powers, and they're badass as shit. He basically goes against the demon prince, and just murks him in like less than like 20 seconds. Just fucking murks him. And everyone is like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck? You almost killed the hero's party, in essence. Kind of like the hero's party. And like a really strong party almost died, and you just come in, a D-rank adventurer, and just murk them in like 20 seconds. What the fuck? And he actually gets in trouble because they told him, like, no, you can't enter the dungeon. And he uses his ice powers to just say, nope, fuck you, bye. And he goes into the dungeon anyway. And that'll come into play later. But he saves everybody. And basically Rio's, because of like the how sensitive the situation is, Rio won't get any sort of public acknowledgement. He gets a bunch of thanks from a bunch of people, but he won't get any public acknowledgement because of the fact that they don't want this A on the record that this is happening, and B, they are still wary of Rio and how epic his power is, and they don't want to do anything or say anything or cause anything that's going to piss him off and turn Rio against them. That
Right.
wouldn't happen, but they're still very wary of that. So they want to like
Sure.
keep your friend close, enemy closer type of situation with him. And so basically the second half of the episode kind of follows our Akuma, Leonore, and she actually meets the heroes party. And she's not a demon lord, she's just a demon, right? She's just a devil.
Right.
But she meets the heroes party and basically kills the hero. She basically murks the fucking hero, and she allows the hero to live and was like, by the way, I'm not the demon lord that you're seeking. And there's a guy, he's like, at minimum, if you want to try and kill me, you got to at least be the strongest human. You're nowhere near the strongest human. And the hero's like, there's a human stronger than me. And she's like, yeah, about fucking 20 times stronger than you. So you lick your wounds, go train, and maybe you can defeat me. But you can't defeat me. You won't really be able to defeat the demon lord. So fuck off. And that was pretty cool. And then the episode ends kind of with Rio getting his punishments. He from the guild master. Basically, throughout this entire time, all of the guild requests that he's been taking have been for dungeon related work. And he's like, well, in essence, I'm going to suspend you from the dungeon for one quest. You're going to basically be a guide, right? You're going to be a bodyguard to some merchants to a specific city. And they named the city, but I didn't like get why the city was like named and so important by the guild.
Right.
So we'll find out tomorrow tomorrow or Thursday when this drops. So
I don't know when it drops. I think it's a Thursday show.
It's a Thursday show, yeah. So that was solid. And then last but not least, I will always close with my lesbian anime. There's no freaking way I'll be your lover. Unless. And it's great. Basically, it's a cute episode. The episode starts off with Mai doing like a fashion show and inviting Renako over. So she gets front and center at the fashion show. Renako's like kind of like going doki doki, seeing how fine she is. And basically, Mai kind of takes her to the corner away from everybody and just makes out with her and was like, oh, this is everything I needed. I just needed to kiss you so passionately on the lips. So now I'm rejuvenated. We're good. And of course, Renako at this stage now, she's just getting used to kissed by girls. So she's like, all right, if you say so, that's what you needed. And so the rest of the episode focuses on her and Ajisai. And so she goes to hang out with Ajisai. And Ajisai gets really pretty. And you can tell throughout this entire episode, Ajisai genuinely likes Renako as more than a friend. Renako kind of like has a tiny bit of like, oh, she's so cute, she's so adorable. But every time she says those things out loud, Ajisai gets embarrassed. She gets really flattered. She likes Renako. She likes her so much that when her younger brothers, they go to her house, they hang out, they play video games. And when the younger brothers came and start like bothering them and like taking up all their time with Renako, instead of Renako and Ajisai hanging out, she flips out on her brothers and was like, I told you not to interfere. This was my time with my friend. Go away. Go to your room. Don't fucking come out of your room. And she is furious. And she's like profusely apologetic to Renako, like, oh no, I didn't want for you to see that. I didn't want for you to see that. And she's like, no, it's okay. It's okay. So Renako goes home. She calls Renako, Ajisai does, later that night and was like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, no, it's all good. Everyone has family situations. We're all good. And she proceeds to tell Renako, like, I've decided I'm going to run away. And she's like, the fuck? So then after some thinking overnight, basically Renako's like, I can't let her run away, at least not alone. So she meets up with her early the next morning at the station and was like, I'm going to run away with you. Okay.
All right.
So runs away with her. But she, again, because she's a NEET, she's terrible with conversation. She doesn't know how to carry conversations or figure things out. So she reaches out to Satsuki. And Satsuki gives her some, like, question, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like probing questions that you can ask to like talk about with things. But she also gives her a fair warning. Like, Ajisai is not perfect. Like, Renako thinks and reveres Ajisai as being like the perfect friend. But Satsuki's like, everyone has their demons. Ajisai is not perfect. And you should be wary of that, because what are you going to do when your perfect image of your perfect girl is ruined because of something that she is? And she's like, nah, that won't happen. And she fucks off with it. And she thanks her for the cues. That's what I was looking for, the cues. the conversation cues. And so she does a couple of the conversation cues. They end up going to like an onsen city, and one onsen is just flat closed. The other one is actually like a family like owned one that her family like frequents often. But Reneko's like, why are we going to a place that you're familiar with? If we're gonna run away, let's do it right. Let's go to a place that we've never been and explore. And the episode ends with them holding hands and they're walking away from the onsen that was closed. And Ajisai whispers that she's very embarrassed and very like, very cute, very like subtly whispers thank you. And they're like, okay, she's like, yeah, no problem. And then they walk off as they're holding hands. But the one thing I forgot to mention is at the very beginning, before the credits even roll for the beginning of the episode, you see them on the train and you see Reneko asleep on Ajisai's arm. And Ajisai whispers in her ear as she's asleep, I love you. And that's where the credits for the opening OP kick off. And then that's the episode from there. So 3 girls now are involved with each other.
All women.
It's an all women affair, baby.
There you go. You're getting what you want. Are you happy?
Bro, this is honest to God. I'm not being facetious. This is one of the best like Yuris I've seen. I'm so serious.
I believe you.
I wish you were watching this.
I know.
I wish you were watching a few of these shows that I'm watching.
Yeah, and I wish I was not watching what you and Chris gave me.
Hotel is not that bad. We're gonna talk about Hotel because that one
it's boring.
This week's episode kind of hit me. Want to start off with Hotel since I'm done with my.
I was gonna start with that. Yeah, I get. As a thing, the guy with the dementia. You know what? Great. I just don't care about the other two. I don't care about the main two.
Why don't you?
They're just not interested. Sarah's just the typical emotionless killer, while the other guy's like, oh yeah, this is kind of wrong. We should be doing something else. I really don't want to work. You just want to push him in a locker. Like, shut the fuck up, nerd. Get him in there, lock him. Like, go away.
They work as like the odd couple. That's why it works.
But they're not interesting.
You want backstory on them.
They're just bland.
If you got backstory on them, an episode apiece.
Maybe tolerable, but it's just.
Would you have wanted the show to lead off with like it led off with like a 2-piece episode, right? It led off with 1, I think. And then the next like episode 2 and 3, if it would have been backstories on them, would you be more interested?
No. But you can do it with the episodes progress, but you really don't.
The stories are nice and it draws me in because they act like the concierge from John Wick. That's how I've sold the show. You want to see the concierge in John Wick? That's what they act like.
I guess if that's what you really want, sure, but it's just again, it's just it's just standard. It's just okay to me.
All right, so Matt hates the show, so I'll talk about it.
I don't hate it. I said it's okay. Okay doesn't mean bad.
I'll do the quick 2-second recap. Basically,
right.
This week's episode, it hits home for me because of the fact that there's an old man that walks into the hotel and he has dementia. He has really bad dementia. And basically,
my grandma had it.
Yeah.
So before she died, I get it.
Yeah. I was like, this is a nice episode.
I said he was fine. I said at the beginning, that was fine. Just everyone else outside of it.
Basically, the story is about the dementia man. They end up dropping him off at his daughter's, and he tries to tell his daughter things, and his daughter is basically super frustrated with his condition. He's always fucking up, and she's always apologizing. And she kind of hits her wit's end when he drops a water bottle, and she starts bawling, crying. And they're observing this because of the fact that they don't really know her, and if he reveals like what the hotel is and things of that nature, they'll have to kill them. And so they're observing this, but it ends up being like a nice scene. And he's very reminiscent about like how he ended up, for a job getting married, and the girl ended up falling in love with him for real. They ended up having a kid, and then she died of illness early on, and he was left as a single father. And he always said, he's like, I could kill somebody in a heartbeat with no struggle whatsoever, but the hardest part of my life was always raising a daughter by myself, because no matter what I did, I couldn't figure out what the hell I needed to do. And it kind of comes full circle at the end when he tells them a story in the middle of the episode of her crying nonstop and trying to like tell her like it's okay. And at the end of the episode, it repeats itself really. And she's crying because of his condition, and she's frustrated with everything. And all he's there is just holding her like, it's okay, no need to cry, and acting like a good father should in that moment, for 2 seconds while he has his wits about him. So I thought it was really nice.
Like I said, that part was good.
The stories are good, man.
Yeah.
The stories is what make the show. They're odd couple. You don't like them.
Some are fine. The other ones are like not so much.
I haven't hated any of the stories.
I don't hate them. They're just boring.
Mm, I don't know.
Yeah, the only one that really were like, all right, these are good was this one and that guy that kills like while being a conductor.
I like the disguise one.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you got the yeah.
That's a good meme. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna do that at some point during the finale.
Oh, I'm sure, and I'll do fucking Mugiu as a response.
Yeah. See, all right, let's move into Summer Pockets because now we're gonna get into the show that I hate. Even though for the first time in 22 episodes, it lived up to what the creator is one of the things the creator is most closely known for. Because to me, when we talk about Pockets, that's how I feel. Everything up until episode 22, this past week's episode, has been kind of fucking pointless. This arc is fine. Now that they hit a crescendo in this arc went from being, in my opinion, the worst to now being the best arc, and also negates everything about the last 21 episodes or 19 episodes, however long this arc has been, 2-3. If you want to include the other arc with Shiroha, that's like 5 episodes. So the other 17 episodes mean fuck all. They mean fuck all.
We got 4 more, so we'll see if they actually tie in or not.
They finally tied in for the first time this week. But the other
I'm talking about the previous arcs. We're gonna see why they were a thing.
Good. I hope it does. This went. I kid you not. I'll give you a spoiler, Matt. I had this show prior to this week. I had it at a 2.5. I don't ever rate things under 3, and I had this show at a 2.5 out of 5. And this week's episode, bumped it up to a 2.75. It bumped it up a quarter star just on this episode alone. And if you're telling me that they tie it in and they manage to close the deal and make the other 17 episodes relevant to this fucking series, it can close at a flat 3.
It's just fun giving you shit for it because it's just, I know you don't say it's the worst. It's just how you act with every episode.
But am I out of bounds with my feelings as I describe them about this show?
It's like yes and no. Like I said, it's not my favorite. It's really not. But I don't hate it like you do.
Because the whole show is built on it's made by the creator of Clanad. It's why I watch the show. Because I adore the fuck out of Clanad. And freaking they're like, it's made by the creator. It's made by the creator of Canon and shit like that. I'm like, okay, well, this will be fucking great. I already know what they're known for. Really cute shit. And then somebody fucking dies. And it took them 22 episodes to get to a Clanad after story moment.
Well, we'll tell them, Jerry. Well, basically, we still, the Umi arc is still going. It's going to be the longest arc for some reason.
By fucking far. We're 6 episodes deep in this fucker.
But yeah, Shiraha, Hayari, they're hanging out like they're a normal couple. Like who has kids? Who needs kids?
Fuck them kids.
In this economy, nah, fuck children.
Fuck them kids.
Exactly. So they got the photos back. They got the photos from Ao. It's basically it's all photos they took with Umi. But guess what? No Umi. And they're like, I think we're forgetting something.
Bro, is that what moms do when they leave their children in the car? I think I'm forgetting something.
Well, those should not be parents, and I think you should take a IQ test before getting pregnant.
Probably should.
During these past 10 years, yes. Just for that alone, yes.
I feel like I put my parents.
I don't want them. I hate children, but guess what? I still think we should do this.
At least I can claim I'm child eligible. What about you?
I mean, if I would adopt. Me and Batch already talked about that. If we're serious about having a kid, we would do a foster program. I'd rather give someone else a home than get another fucking bastard here. I'd rather give someone that was abandoned a chance to have a life.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, shut up. And that's kind of what they did, essentially, even though it was like from the future, but
In essence.
yeah.
It was dirty. It was dirty work. I'm skipping ahead for 2 seconds. You have a white-haired woman and a brown-haired man, and you have a purple-haired baby. Where the who is the baby?
Shizuku. Shizuku is the only purple-haired girl on the island.
Brother.
So she fucked the big boob one that was being the teacher aide to the blonde mental case.
Brother.
There you go. That's how you do it, folks.
Brother. Crazy work.
Yeah, they're at the beach, look at the fireworks, then they realize, oh shit, we had a kid. We had one of those.
Yeah.
And Umi's there, holds their hands, like, I need to go back to the future. Goodbye. She disappears.
Yep.
Now the summer arc are officially done. Hybrid will be back next year, but will actually be back instead of just another time.
They followed up for the first time in 22 episodes. They followed up, and he fucking came back. He's not the dad that went to go get milk and never came home.
And guess what? He comes back by fucking Shura.
Yeah,
he comes back to get married and get some of that white hair pussy.
Yes, and he gets her knocked up immediately.
And she gets knocked up. I guess he fucks. He's beating the ghost fucker allegations. They're gone. They're gone. He fucked a lifey.
He fucked a lifey. Oh, good God.
But because of this, now she dies. Because she realized because of her little power and whatever power Umi has, she has to die. Like, what Steven Universe shit is this?
It's Clanad. Did you see Clanad?
I did.
It's Clanad after story. One can't survive while the other one is alive.
Yeah, so she dies giving birth.
Just like Clanad after story.
So Umi,
literally, it's literally the scene. The towel over the face, the newborn baby, the crying man, the people there was nobody in the background in Clanad because they had to give birth at home and she died at home. But even so.
Yeah, and so Umi disappears. Okay, so we're gonna try this again.
Yep.
And it happens again.
And again.
No matter what different direction they're taking. So basically, even if he does fuck these ghosts or the one that's another comatose, he's always going to come back to Shiraha. He's always going to come back to her. They're always going to get married. He's going to knock her up, and she's always going to die. So, so if you want a real good pro-choice PSA, this is the one to do.
Brother.
So abort that bitch and move on.
Wow.
Get a new kid.
Fucking wow.
So there you go.
I know we're a pro-abortion podcast, Matt, but god damn, what are we doing?
It's like, oh, she's dead. Well, is the baby okay? No, she keeps looping back and forth. So no, she's not fucking okay. But, you know, I'm glad the baby's alive. The love of my life is dead, but I'm glad I get this never-ending suffering of this loop. That's for your fucking pro-life shit. No, good. I'm happy. I'm happy.
You should show that to CM Punk if you ever meet him.
I should.
Show it to Jim Cornette.
I will too. He won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, you know, because they should not have fucking kids.
On a completely random note, I was so surprised to see one black guy in the crowd wearing a Jim Cornette face shirt.
People do. They do like them, all colors.
I was like, wow, okay. Clearly, someone wasn't offended by the bucket of chicken joke.
Oh my god, it's a fucking joke. Jesus Christ. Yeah, or the mixed species of face and heel.
Yes.
Well, they all leave me black and Samoan. No, he even said face and heel. Yes, I agree. Poor worded.
Poor word choices on both instances.
You should have said, hey, just stop. You should say, hey, stop fucking the baby faces when you're a heel. That's it. That's all you had to say. If you want to say it, that's it. Just go, no cross species.
No cross species.
That's what he kind of said.
I know. He said, I listened to it. And it didn't until it became an uproar.
Like, don't say that. That just, maybe you shouldn't have said that.
Corny's not racist, but goddamn, does he
He's
have
just
he has
he-
some really stupid euphemisms.
yeah.
Really, they're really
Basically, he's gonna be dying soon, and he doesn't give a fuck.
you don't.
He dies, he lived, pissing everyone off.
You don't. He's never gonna beat the cuck allegations either. But
Oh god, no! Oh no, no! I believe that one. I believe that 100%. That's something he would do. That fucker's into bondage too. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Oh, you know he is.
Oh, he fucking knows. He knows what these fans are,
Bro.
But yeah, that was it. It's all the never ending something like she keeps getting pregnant, she keeps dying, giving birth. So and simply, there's a thing called Plan B.
Condoms.
Yes, that anything.
Pull out method.
There's 5 other women on this island.
Only 5.
Yeah, fuck the other one.
And you kissed them all.
He did. Well, no, he didn't fuck the big girl, the big boob Suzuku. Not yet.
Didn't fuck her, and then
Blonde
girl's not even on the island anymore.
Which one?
We haven't seen her at all. The
What we have?
lighthouse girl, Mugyu.
She's like random, like once in a full moon. So either Hyrie fucked them before summer ended behind Shira's back, and then did the dirty deed.
Brother. No, but I will say, as much as we're joking, the episode does end nicely because Umi does realize, like, one can't survive while the other one lives. As I said, she realizes this, and so we saw this. I don't know when we saw this. When did we see her fall off the cliff? What episode was that? It was way back. The whole reason why she gained her powers to go back in the past is because she ran off a cliff during a fight of some description.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the Yumi arc.
Yeah, so she runs off a cliff, and as she's falling off the cliff to her doom, she touches a Kiseshu, and that's what allows her and gives her the powers and allows her to go back in time.
Yeah,
and so
like her physical body, not just her mind or anything, her actual physical body.
She realizes, like, my power is the problem. Is because I should be dead. So I need to go where I'm dead so that way my mom can live and Hyrie can be happy. And that's how the episode ends. She fucking goes off into heaven or wherever, whatever you believe.
She guards the trees. She's the Lorax. She speaks to the trees. And if you litter, I'll break your knees.
Oh my God.
That's what she's going to be.
I love that this is our highest viewed segment right now. We have 6 people currently. Yeah. And this is where we're just ranting and joking about summer pockets.
Yeah.
And about fucking abortions and pull-out methods and plan Bs and shit.
Exactly. I don't go to a movie theater to hear someone's weak pull-out game, so I don't need it for me.
Oh, fuck. And we lost a viewer.
That's fine. Probably as a kid, tell them, hey, shut the fuck up.
He's just sitting there with the laptop closed like, fuck, they're right.
Shit. All right. I know you're 4, but you're not going to movie theaters to me till you're like 7 or 8.
I wouldn't have spent $6,000 on diapers over my lifetime.
Exactly.
Son of a bitch.
All right, let's keep going. Another quick.
What else can we bag on today, Matt?
All right, another quick one. Sword of the Demon Hunter.
I don't hate these. I don't. You know, I'm
not saying quick because it's like it's bad. It's quick because like not a whole lot happened.
I just want to say that I am in all seriousness really upset that this won't make my 13. I had this at 7 through 12 episodes for spring, and it will not make my 13.
Yeah, it didn't make it in my spring, and it's definitely not going to make it now.
And that makes me sad because I enjoy it. It's just, poor timing.
Yeah, poor timing. If it was a split core, maybe it would have stood a chance.
It would have made my top 13 if it was split.
It would have been maybe in my mention, and for part 2, probably low 10.
For part 2, really?
Even with everything I got, I even got some I'm already like disappointed in that I really liked, are like in the bottom half.
No, brother, this does not make my 13 at all. It
probably would if it was split like spring and fall, like maybe
at best. In fall, okay.
If it was a split call, no, this ain't touching anything. I'm sorry.
No.
Even I liked part 2 more than part 1. It ain't touching shit. I'm sorry.
I like part 1 more than part 2.
I'm kind of the opposite.
Not by much, but Whatever. All right, recap it.
But Tsuchichura, the tall demon, is fighting Jinya still. We get a little bit more of his backstory, how people viewed him as the monster in this village.
Mhm.
Multiple people stab at him, even though the one woman he did care about kind of like led him to get stabbed.
And he kills that bitch.
Yep, and they're like, even the mother was like, she actually did care about you. That made him go like, well, too late now.
Yeah, well, she led me to get stabbed, and I turned this way because of her.
So like that's love. That I don't know what.
Yeah, that's love. I hate to see hate. Oh wait, I did see hate.
Yeah, with the other villagers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jinya actually they stopped fighting because like Jinya saw his memories, he saw his why they're fighting, but it's like it's gotta be this way basically. Like now I kind of feel sorry, but like now I don't want to kill you, but I kind of we got no choice.
Yep.
And when Jinya actually beats him, Sue just basically goes like, if I met you a different timeline, maybe we could have fought side by side together.
Jinya's like, yep.
And like you envision him, you see like POV of him in the soba shop.
Yeah.
Talking to everyone. It's like, he could have been a cool ally, the muscle head.
Yeah.
But Jinya takes his power, memories.
Yep.
And Jinya goes to the man's boss.
Yeah.
Juzo, I think his name is.
Yeah, they call him by his actual name, but yeah, we call him Juzo.
Yeah, and he's like, oh well, that you here means that he's dead.
Yeah,
I got no move, so I guess this is it for me.
You want to die, don't you? Yeah, I do want to die. Okay, I'll kill you. Okay, thank you.
Jinya kills him, goes back to the soba shop, meets the person he should be married to. Ofu.
Yeah, he should be.
But it can't happen. Not yet. Not until I talk to my sister. But
it's the ultimate friend zone.
Yeah. And they don't age. So
they don't age, no.
Yeah. Jinya says basically I have to leave here, going to Kyoto. But I can't say it's out because now that my secret's out, a lot of people are gonna catch on, and they're gonna chase me out. So I'd rather leave before that happens. Over's like, or you could marry me, take over the soba shop.
We'll call it Demon Soba. Yeah.
Nah.
The
secret ingredient will be ketchup.
Oh my god.
Ketchup in the soba.
Oh, that's gonna fucking put acid in seats.
Yeah. Like ketchup and miso. You know what? I'm glad that sensei died. But
oh my god.
But Jinya's like, that does sound nice, but that can't happen.
I know. I'm friends
and he was about to pawn off his daughter to her. Like, this is gonna be Jay's. Like, she's like, no, I'm going with daddy.
Fuck, fine.
All right, fine. All right. So I was like, are we gonna meet again? I don't know. Like, just say yes. Even she said, you can just lie and say yes.
Bro, and that's a dumb thing because we already seen the fucking 7 fucking future takes and they're together.
Do we see her? I don't recall.
Yeah, you see her.
Is she like one of the high school students?
Yeah, she's one of the
that's her. I expected her to be at home, like a stay-at-home life or some shit. Okay.
No, she's still 12. No, I'm kidding. Not 12, but no, she's like 16. But I think she's 8. Is she 8? I guess she's got to be. I mean, obviously she's
no. She's definitely of age. Just
she's of age of that time.
Yeah, the 1800s. But for the school, I guess they're forever third years in high school. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to think what made Jinya go, I need to go to high school in this timeline. That's what I want to know. I want to go.
I have an answer. You may not like it.
Well, Drake's not here, so no. But no, Jinya says his goodbyes, and someone recognizes him.
Who does?
The one girl that kind of chased him away, saying, "Go away, freak! Get out of here, Kami Natsu."
You killed my daddy.
Even though he was corrupted, but you killed him.
Did you want to die, bitch?
Well, no, he's gone, so who cares? To the next town. Or maybe another 50-year time gap. I don't know.
That's one of the things that pisses me off about this show. It's just the time gaps make no sense to the story. If I wish they would give you a time gap before and then a time gap at the end, and then season 2 should pick up sort of like the same until you bridge that gap somehow. But there's too, like, to your point, it's too sporadic.
Yeah.
You said earlier about your show, it's too sporadic and they don't make any sense really. The only one that's made sense is the follow-up from the last arc where the fucking the creepy murderer becomes a store owner.
Right.
Like, okay,
Yeah,
that one.
the guy that runs the retail store now.
Yeah, he runs the Combini and fucking you know.
Yep.
Crazy.
Let's move on. Shield Hero.
Not bad.
Yep, people are hungover.
No surprise.
But now there's work. There's actually real work to be done with the Emperor.
Mhm.
And of course, now we suggest once again, hey, Ratel, you should wear that outfit for me. I mean, for the ritual.
Yeah, be my little Miku.
Yes, do it for me.
I did learn. I think, was it on the show that I learned, or I looked it up on my own? She is legal.
Yeah, we discussed it last time we were on here.
Yeah. She's legal.
Yeah, she is now, like, she is biologically 18, 20.
Biologically.
Mentally still like 10 or 12, but
No, she's not fucking 10 or 12. That's fucking Atla and her fucking annoying ass.
she's also bad.
She's fucking annoying.
Man, I hope bitch kills her.
He says fuck.
Yes. Who's the least annoying?
Oh my god. No, a bitch is unsalvageable.
Yeah, it's like, they showed her in the OP. She's not here at all yet. She's gotta show up.
Good.
Like, don't hit it if you're not gonna show it. Do something. Someone do something.
Who's the staff hero? Shove that shit up her cunt and fucking twist it.
No, he's too busy with Kentucky Fried Lolly. So
Kentucky Fried Lolly.
that's what he's into right now. I guess finger looking good. That's what everybody else says.
Oh my god. That is fucking tremendous.
Yes,
Kentucky Fried Lolly.
exactly. Even goes finger looking good.
Oh no.
But they see a giant snake looking creature from afar. It's like, instead of looking for the Emperor, let's just kill this thing. Maybe we'll go, oh, our new Emperor Talia fights evil. Let's do that.
No, there's a purpose to it. It's basically the government somewhat created this monster, and then they sealed it for publicity. And now that Naofumi and his crew are there, they unsealed the fucking seal, and they're like, all right, well, we're just gonna let them kill it.
All right, let's see what they do.
Yeah, basically. And so now they're going to use that as propaganda. Naofumi and the revolutionaries, they're going to use it as positive propaganda that, the government made this monster, then unleashed it upon you guys, and the new emperor, who's the original emperor, the
Emperor's daughter, Atalia.
Yeah, basically, she defended the country and she defended the people, and she killed it with her revolutionaries.
Yeah, and it's and when they get up close, it's a Hydra.
Indeed.
You know how annoying those are.
Yep.
Very annoying. But they have a plan.
Yeah.
And the plan is basically, all right, so Philo will attack the shield. That way we can deflect it. Natalia cuts the thing that gives like this little Zenkai power boost, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
And once those shields are gone, we can start decapitating one by one by one by one.
But they regrow.
Yep, they did that. It regrows. And so fucking Sardini turns into
Sardini. You are on fire today.
Yeah, Sardini turns not to a sardine, he turns to a fucking whale. And as some fairy goes, I found the new hole.
Bro, the cum face
that
is
whale
fucking diabolical.
Exactly.
I hope that's not how you look when you come for real, bro.
Oh, probably.
That would be such a fucking turn off.
Yeah, but yeah, Raptalia and the power and the new improved Sardini goes. He takes
Sardina.
Whatever she is, she's a fish. That's Shamu.
Hopefully, it doesn't smell like fish.
Well, when she transforms, I'm sure.
Mm.
Yeah, we have to say, if it was a dolphin, it'd be different because dolphin pussy apparently fucking it'll kill you. The endorphins, the chemicals, so orgasmic you'll die. So don't fuck a dolphin. But
Oh God.
But they defeat the Hydra. Exactly. As Shabu gets abused again. Back in the tank now. Get back! Back!
This episode has gone off the fucking rails.
Good. Moving on. As I'm not done. Cuckoos. Nagi, get her straight on her. Get away from Erica. Get away from Sachi. Get away from Hiro. Get away from everybody. You know what? Just go leave Japan. Leave Japan.
Go to China. Go to where?
Yeah, go to China with Ai. You know what? Maybe keep Ai because she's new. She's a bystander. She's a bystander.
No, Hero's best girl. We know this.
Right. But she's just as bad with them with the manipulating the.
She's not as bad as the other girls.
And Erica and Sachi, they're all idiots. That's it. That's all it boils down to. For people with a bunch of intelligence, they're fucking morons.
Oh my God.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's what they all are.
I wish it's such a catch-22 because I'm starting to want to rule harem anime. I want to rule it, but at the same time, I enjoy, for the most part, a lot of the stupidity. So I don't want to rule it. I feel like you're gonna rule it.
Yes, Sachi's like, I object the wedding. It's like, it's not a real wedding. And she cried about it. It's like, hey, 2 seconds, people. I'm sorry. This holy matrimony is being ruined. Even though it's fake. But in my mind, it's real. It's fake. My fake sister ruined everything as usual. That's how it is. This is why I try to get away from all these people.
It's crazy as the sister has the inside track to get fucked the most.
Yeah, but she's the only one out of all those. It seems like, she has a chance to win.
And
thanks, Dad. He's the worst. Also, he's the worst one. He loves it. He's that bored. The rich are fucking bored,
bro.
He's like, let's fuck with my family and the other family where my son got technically adopted by because I was neglectful to know which one is my kid. But I'm rich. So it don't matter.
What are you gonna do about it, you poor?
Yeah, exactly. You poors. They don't mind because they get money out of it. The former delinquents, they get paid. Your sister, not sister, I manipulated with Fu say, hey, you should fuck no Chromo, aka my son. That's all it is.
Don't forget the mom.
Yeah, the mom's like, I'm gonna be a cuck, sit in my cucking chair, and I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch my.
She's into voyeurism. That's all. As I said, I hate everybody here. So for Erica to make it better, say, let's all get married for real for the photo, and let's all do these poses. Let's all pretend to kiss him. But oh wait, here comes no Chromo actually doing tongue lashing into Umino's mouth with the kissing. Hey girl, we weren't supposed to kiss him. What kind of Alabama shit is this? And she's like, no, stop it. Shut up. I believe it. Slams the door. It's not what I meant, Baka. And fucking Erica goes to Sachi saying, so that was on purpose, right? And she's like, yeah, what of it? Right, that makes sense. Yeah, then she cries about it. Like, you're all taking my OD. And this is what happens. I kiss him because of this. I need to be in this. And then fucking I goes to Sagawa saying, hey, truce. Here's an alliance. Because, Sachi's the main villain, not us. We're all background characters. And Sagawa's like, right, I believe you. That also makes sense. I'm back to being a background. I will do whatever you say. I'm going to do it tonight.
I haven't seen this, so you just went through the whole episode.
Yes, you're welcome. That's why I said it's suicide awareness, but you know what? I'm gonna do it tonight because of this. But
oh dear God.
So Nagi goes back home thinking it's gonna be peace and quiet, but no, here's Sachi, here's Erica. Nagi's giving Sachi the cold shoulder because she fucking kissed him. And she's like, why is he mad? You kissed him. You kissed him. You kissed him for real. That's why he's mad. And then they're fighting, and Erica flips the table with the Katsudon saying no, even though he made all that food expensive just now. Just say, hey, you two are going to talk it out. And then Sanji talks about, I kind of had a feeling we weren't really related because we have nothing alike. We look nothing alike. We got nothing in common. And she doesn't want to be away from him. And then Nagi's like, I kind of thought about it. Because, after you kissed me, I guess you're a contender now. So they kind of made up. So they get payback at Erica. Because Erica was the one that said, hey, Nagi, when Sachi kissed you, it was on purpose. Threw her sister under the bus. So they get their revenge saying, hey, Erica, so me and Sachi are going to get married for real right in front of you. And they go to kiss. They're like, psych. My voice is done. I'm done.
I know, bro.
I can't take it anymore.
Of my life on this show. We've done this show for over 4 years, Matt, and this is one of the most epic crash outs you've ever had.
I'm at my limit.
But you're not dropping it, motherfucker.
Who's that? I'll take Summers over this. And I gave Summers a low grade, so you tell me how that is. Okay.
I had tears in my eyes. That's how fucking great that rant was.
All right. We're not talking about Girlfriend because you did not watch that. Nothing. No, some cool stuff happened. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm calm now. I'm calm. I'm fine. Cool. I'm fine.
I want to see you keep crashing out. This is fucking gold. I want to clip this.
I'm done with the crashing out.
I want to clip this. That would go.
Tell Sean to look for it and clip it.
Bro. It was like
this, my PSA on Summers. Whatever else I complain about, sure.
Oh my god.
With You in the Rain, I fucking love Krause.
Oh,
the German.
Ishan?
She's adorable.
She is.
And like she's just trying to figure out why. She's like, why don't you know that you're a writer? What is it? And she asks Fuji's friends, like, what does she write? It's like a romance type of page to Fuji with the glowing red eyes. Like, that's awful. That's stupid. I don't like that answer. It's not a good answer. She was about to do her own final solution to these people. She has to get an answer.
Her own final solution.
Yes.
Jesus.
But it was like that.
We should rename this episode "Abortions, Crash Outs, and Final Solutions."
Yes.
For the future of science. For the future of science.
Yes, for the future of science. Pro-choice, crash out for the future of science. Yeah, but I like that Fuji was actually reading her poem in her head while talking to Kiela and all this.
And then the dog eats it.
Yeah, the
dog ate her homework.
Yes. God damn it, you. But, okay. But still cute. The show's still cute.
It is. This won't win. This won't get my 13, but it's still enjoyable.
Yeah, same. All right. Let's do Dress Up Darling.
Oh, no, we're not going to sleep tonight.
Yes, we're not going to sleep. But no, we're pretty much out to try to figure out for the Coffin Girls group. Marin calls Inui, the older one.
Juju, yeah.
Say, hey, we're doing this. You want to join? No. And as soon as she hangs up, here comes Shinju, the younger sister. Like, who is that? Oh, it's Mar. Oh yeah, she's talking about Coffin Girls. Like, want to be like, wanted me to be in there. Like, you're doing it? Oh man, I can't wait. Right. And she's like so happy. Oh, I make her do that one scene where they're all at the banquets. It's really cool. All the props, the visuals, and then fucking Sajuna just goes,
I'm in.
All right.
I'm in.
So they both get there like instant transmission.
Basically.
Yeah, they're all talking about who's gonna be what.
I'm shopping with family. No, you're not.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, they talk about all who they're gonna be, but Akira says, "Hey, I'm gonna go for a smoke break."
Yep.
So does the adorable trap one. He goes out. I'll smoke too.
I don't smoke.
Then Gojo's like, "All right, I'll come too." Like, you know, basically,
I'm gonna
break.
I'm gonna go piss. Yeah.
Yeah, but Akira and Amane, they're talking during the smoke break,
Mm-hmm.
and it talks about like how she cannot be near Marin.
And Gojo hears this.
Yep, and Amane sees Gojo peeping out the window. Like it's fine. Like I'd rather no. So why? Why do you hate her? It's like I just can't be near her.
And we don't get why.
I feel like it's a fangirl type of thing.
I don't. I think it's
I don't get the hatred parts.
I think it's like some trauma, and she hates like Gairu's like that.
Or she cosplayed a character that she doesn't like.
No, I think if it was anything with a cosplay, I think it's probably like they try to do the same cosplay and fucking Marin killed it and she got jealous. That'd be the only thing I think cosplay related.
Well,
I think
she talks about she doesn't cosplay much. She mostly does props. She does like original character, but
I think she's jealous of Marin, or she has some like trauma from a Gairu.
maybe, or secretly being a fangirl not admitted. It could be anything. Like if I see her, my heart goes doki doki, and if I'm near her in the photo shoot, I can't control myself.
If I sniff her, oh
yeah, like that. Like that one in Call of the Night. You remind me of your mother.
no chromo.
Yes. So they got their plan set up to be like weak, but Marin buys the outfit. You know what? I was kind of cool. I was actually happy that Gojo was like not mad about it.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what?
Gojo wants to contribute. You skipped over the fact that Gojo's like, can I contribute? And they're like, you want to make props? Okay, I'll make props.
So basically play the game. So he's gonna hang out at Marin's house to play the game.
Yep.
And then get an idea of what props to make, depending on what scene they want to do.
The banquet scene.
Yep.
But he's got to get there first.
Yeah, we gotta get there first. It's like, and Gojo questions Marin like, "Hey, like you're scared of horror movies, but this is okay. This horror game. The girls are hot, so it's fine.
They're hot nuns. They're hot nuns.
Exactly. I mean, I get it, but
yeah.
But they do it. Not that.
Not yet.
Not yet. They will. This probably not here, but no. Gojo plays a game. Like, oh man, it's late. I should probably.
It's only 10 o'clock. He's like,
and Marin's like, well, maybe you could spend the night.
No. You have a vagina. I can't do that.
No. I don't want, but like, it's a platonic thing, Gojo. Calm down.
You sleep in my dad's bed. Oh, that goes over well.
Exactly. But as Gojo looks at the trains, service stops
for an accident.
Yep. So well, I guess I have to stay the night. Well, if I'm going to stay the night, but I can't sleep. It's like, so if I don't sleep, I'm not really sleeping over. So I'm going to work on like her wig, a little bit of the measurements.
Play the game.
Yeah, play the game a little more. He's looking at the energy drinks. Coffee.
Picks up a monster.
Yeah, picks up a monster. But Marin doesn't see the energy drinks. He sees what's next to it, which is adult checks.
Condoms and adult stamina drinks.
Yep. And he's like, what are you doing? Like, I don't plan on sleeping tonight. And then Marin's like,
Nani?
It's like, are we going to do it?
Doki.
She wants to.
Horny Marin.
Moving on. Kaiju 8.
Pretty solid.
Decent. Basically, it's Reno's test run with the Kaiju 6.
Yep.
This is mostly more about Iharu than Reno. Well, it's a mix of both.
It's a mix of both.
Yeah, more of like Iharu feels like he's being left behind because everyone's getting these Kaiju power-ups or they're stronger than him.
He used to be better than everybody in school. He used to be the smartest.
But as soon as he got to like this Division 3 or whatever, he got outclassed by Kafka, Kikoru, Gen, Hoshina. like a lot of people, almost half the division.
Yeah.
And he was like kind of on par with Reno, but now that Reno has his Kaiju 6, he's like, oh shit, now I'm definitely behind.
Yep.
They're fighting one of these Kaijus. Reno's finally shooting his ice bullets. He has a 10-minute time limit.
Yep.
So basically, after that, like it's gonna be too much on your body. You're gonna stop.
And the captain coming.
But Reno gets greedy with power. He wants more power to fight these things. So like up to like 45%, like 49%, 51%.
And throughout this entire thing, he's torn like 16 ligaments. He's broken 5 bones.
And they're like, "Hey, stop it! We're gonna interfere. You can't do it anymore."
No.
Yeah, fucking Ihara was like, "Hey, I got it with him. He's with me. We're gonna do it together. It's teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work."
I come in peace, and he's peace.
Yes. Yeah, that's to be fair, that's Okaru and Momo. But that's a different time. But so yeah, that plan's gonna be in action end episode. There's good stuff. I think my real complaint with this feels like a whole setup to get ready for season 3.
It does, and
it's like it feels like a whole like a training arc.
I'm very shocked this is not a contender for number 1 whatsoever. That's it. Like looking at I had it like in the middle somewhere, but like as these progress, like they're just waiting for season 3. They're just waiting for season 3 to just like we got the big conflict with the father being consumed by 9. Yeah.
Now
that's what carries the show to its high position so far for me, is that entire scene.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I felt. Like, okay, I see where this is going. Hey, we got 4 left.
Yep.
I was like, all right.
I'm very shocked they didn't go back because I wasn't here last week for 2 seconds. I'm surprised they didn't go with the logical choice to give it to Kikoru. It's her mother killed it. And she has like all the latent powers that she's training to like fucking to go one-on-one with
I feel like they don't want her to do what her dad went through. Like the more you do it, it costs your life.
Maybe.
I feel like that's where they try to say it, or more like she's so strong without it.
Yeah, they use a good excuse like compatibility, but I was very surprised they didn't go with the obvious choice. They're like, oh, mom killed the kaiju, dad's dead, and he had a weapon, so then it makes sense for the daughter to have a kaiju weapon.
But I'm gonna let you take over for Rascal. I need my throat needs a break.
Your throat needs a break. Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah. Yeah, women make me scream apparently.
I'm sure you'll go back to a man at some point, Matt. The way it's going.
No, I like the non-binaries. We're good. Body of a woman, mind of a guy. That's all I need. I don't need the other for both.
You don't want a trap boy?
If I could find a really hot twink, I absolutely would fuck one. And then one night stand, absolutely.
Really hot twink.
Yeah.
You're not going to sleep that night.
Well, no, I probably won't.
Oh, good God.
Continue.
All right, Rascal. Let me go to my review. Even I just watched it like 3 hours ago, but let me go to my review. Rascal. Survey says episode 9 of Rascal was pretty decent, I'd say. Main focus really is on Sakata trying to figure out what Himeji's puberty syndrome is. And he ends up kind of getting roped into like a love square because basically Himeji has the hots for Sakata. And the reason why he does, obviously, because Sakata is a really good person, but is because her childhood best friend, Kasai, is rejected her. And basically Kasai is the boy that Futaba is tutoring, and Kasai confesses to Futaba, and Futaba's like, I'm your teacher, this ain't gonna work, but she's never been really confessed to, so she's actually entertaining it. And so it's kind of childish in a way that basically Himeji is just basically trying to get what she wants out of Kasai by trying to go after Sakata. And all the like signs kind of link up. Basically, like her puberty syndrome developed after Kasai rejected her, and how now she's trying to get over it by like being popular. She says that's not her puberty syndrome, is like the need to be popular. It just happened, like that's just the way it was. But in any case,
before you continue, I'm sorry. For the puberty syndrome, why is he involved still?
He's the puberty syndrome master.
But it's just like, mind your fucking business. They're basically just gotta grow up, get over their shit, essentially.
Well, he has a personal interest because of how it affected him.
I think he's bored, like Sean said. He's bored.
I mean, it's hard to, you know.
It's like this is the only excitement he gets after being scolded by his girlfriend every time.
Which he gets off.
I was like, yeah, like he helped his family, his sister, his mother, himself, his girlfriend, close friends. He doesn't need to do every stranger.
He's doing every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Well, he's doing his younger lookalike girlfriend. So there we go. Because then
he gets to cheat all the time. Sort of.
He's getting cheeks all the time. Okay.
He's getting cheeks from. So he can get cheeks anywhere. That motherfucker has no shortage of cheeks.
No, that's like no, it does not.
He has no shortage of cheeks. But in any case, that's kind of where we're at with Imeji and them. And the episode kind of ends really interestingly. First off, Sakata kind of tries to put pressure on Himeji in reverse, and Himeji like just lashes out, and she's upset at things, right? And so they kind of leave that there. But the episode ends interestingly as Sakata's with his homeboy, and his homeboy is looking up like who like the college like king and queen are, like prom type shit, and he finds last year's entry has no data. It's like completely blank. So when Sakata looks at it, it's Toko, and he's like, "You can't see what's on the screen," and he's like, "Nah, I can't see a damn thing." And so he's able to basically get Toko's like college name off of the screen that his homeboy can't see, which is interesting because Toko earlier in the episode requested his presence to help her with her like gift giving on the 24th, which is the same day that he's supposed to go on that date with Himeji, and it's also the same day that we find out early in the episode Mai booked their onsen trip for. But Mai is pretty confident he's not going to be able to show because he's doing all this shit with all these other girls. So that's crazy work. You got the hottest girl in Japan, and fucking like she has no confidence you're going to show up on a date because you're dealing with other women's problems.
That's why I said that it's none of your business.
That's
be
wild.
happy.
That is wild work.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Secrets of the Silent Witch. But we're left off. Here comes Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen, confronting Monica. Same voice actor people. That's why I said it. It's like, all right, what happened to my barrier type of thing? And Monica explained what happened. I took care of your barrier like less than a minute.
A minute.
He's like, what? Sukuna's like, what?
Yeah, it was tricky. It took me a minute.
But this is why she panicked, by the way. She was panicking.
Yeah, she was panicking and it took a minute.
Yeah. Explain what happened. See Lewis, and Lewis goes, all right, I see here. And then, all right, we're going to take her away. What's going to happen? Well, if she tried to kill Aurel, the only option is after questioning, execution.
Yeah.
But Monica was like begging and pleading. It's like, hey, how do you feel about, the first prince, the second prince? Lewis is like, I don't give a shit about the politics.
Nope.
Basically. Yeah, I support this prince, but everything else like that doesn't interest me. Like, yeah, I'm the person's friend, but I don't
even want him to fucking take power.
Yeah, like even like the family of the first prince don't really care about this. That's why they're not gonna believe. Like fine. How about this? We just banish her. We just banish Kaisen.
We'll put her in a coven. She'll never be seen again, but she'll be alive.
Yep. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, Monica stabs at Casey's like, no, don't thank me. I'm not giving you an apology.
Bro, Casey's a bitch until the end.
I was like, man, there had to be something that you liked, Casey. Come on.
And she's like, I'm sorry. I will give you an apology. I'm sorry I can't teach you to ride a horse.
Yeah.
Or dick.
At least she's got Lana. That's fine. She's got Lana. She's got Isabel. You know what? Goodbye, Casey.
Shaking my head.
Yeah, Isabel is trying to visit Monica. It's like, hey, you are sick. If you get her sick, you're not going to see her.
I want to see her. Fuck it.
No, okay. She's still queen for helping her out with the poison thing, making a sibling drink poison.
It was great.
I fully support that. I just wish the other two drank the poison with her.
They were smart. Nah, I give them props. They were
No,
smart.
she should have just ordered like, hey, you too.
I don't wanna.
Why you want your arms cut off?
Maybe.
You do it. But who watched or overheard this? Felix.
Yep.
So now he kind of knows it's Monica, or
The Silent Witch.
yeah. But it's like I fell in love with her that fateful day when she saved one from the Ever Dragons. So now Felix is teaching Monica how to ride the horse.
So she could ride that dick.
Yep. And then
Even though she's not, she's gonna be getting with Cyril. I found out, by the way, she's 16.
who, Monica?
Monica's 16. So she's
Yeah.
actually like valid of school age.
That's why Lewis sent her to school.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, "Oh, how Cyril's not gonna get with her? Like Monica's way older." No,
No, she's of age of the school.
and well, technically,
Yeah. But what you call it? Elliot during chess club sees Monica. He's like, "Hey, I kind of did you dirty in your first chess game with the rook tonight. Sorry, king the rook. Foul play. I'm sorry.
it was my fault. I got.
Yeah, and he's just like, you should be mad at me. Like, what? Why? Like, I got a boy. Like what? I got no reason to. So, and that made him go give him his old free hatchback. Hemo the hero never got mad at me.
And you see the fucking he caused great bodily harm to Felix by getting him purposely fucking his arm broken shit. And he died for like 2 seconds.
But yeah, we see a young Felix who the voice actor is very off.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like how bad Felix was a but no, very coddled, sheltered. But the other guy's like, hey, if you want this, you gotta go up there and get it. And then yeah, he falls down, gets stabbed by the tree branch.
Rip.
He's dead at the end.
And
But no,
serious.
as there goes the punch, like, Felix like, no, wait, that was me. I did it.
You should be mad.
No, like you're helping me, so
I have no friends.
yeah. So look at this. So basically, Maga's making friends, even though Casey's gone,
Yep.
and Felix is now crushing on Monica.
Felix. Oh yeah, Felix kind of does.
Yeah,
I
that's
think Cyril's
right,
gonna
yeah.
win. Cyril's gonna win.
I mean, I like Cyril more than Felix, but they'll probably.
I'm putting my money on Cyril.
I say he's got a better chance.
Tsundere man. How rare.
Then they're around.
I mean I don't watch many series with Tsundere men.
Ko from Fruit Basket.
Yeah, he's one of the few.
Okay. I said there are plenty. I'll get a list later, but there have been plenty.
Sure. Okay.
Inosuke.
Oh yeah. No, Inosuke. Who the fuck does Inosuke like?
No, I'm saying like with the personality, you can still be a tsundere without liking someone.
Oh, I'm equating.
Are you talking about like an actual dating thing?
Yeah, I'm actually talking about like dating. So
Oh.
Ko is valid. I
Okay.
agree with Ko.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll still find more for you.
Sure.
Co-main, Call of the Nights.
Are we at Co-main already?
Yep.
All right. Hell of a show. Hell of a bro. They are on a run. They are on a run.
Yeah, Call of the Nights is going. This keeps going up for me. So that's
This is top 3 easy, bar none.
right now. Yeah. Yeah, we got like a few episodes left too. Yeah.
On 3.
Yeah, 3 left. They're almost all of them like 3. 3 to 4.
3 to 4.
Yeah, except for Hero, X, and Mysteries. That's just 2 left. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Anko, Nazuna, Ko, they're all outside together. She just wanted to say hi. Like, hey, my old buddy, my old friend.
Hey, girl.
It's Halloween.
By the way, hold on, pause. The show starts off with a disclaimer talking about unaliving and viewer discretion is advised. For the scene, it was one scene where I thought she was going to Russian roulette it, and it didn't really do much. I was like, I guess this is society now where you got to put a trigger warning for this. Yeah. Like, I didn't feel like warranted a trigger warning.
Right.
In
Maybe.
a season that has Takapi's original sin,
Yeah.
like that's your trigger
Yeah,
warning.
no, nobody's touching that this season in terms of that type of
Unalive.
discretion of anything. That was those trigger warnings. No one's touching it. This
No,
season.
at all. I thought it was
Like
very
not even. Like not even after episode 1. It was nothing was touching it.
pointless. It was a pointless trigger warning.
It was
week.
a valiant effort, but it happened.
Not at all.
But yeah, no. Basically, Anko's like, hey, it's Halloween, and vampires are gonna die. So I'm not gonna do it now. But Halloween.
It's on.
Halloween's important. Because that's where everything happened.
She won't do something in the middle of a crowd, right? Nah.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, Nazuna talks to the other vampires about Anko. It's her old friend, not really girlfriend, ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
But they're like, shit, you have friends? Not mad about, vampires potentially dying, just, you got friends?
Why didn't you tell us you made a friend?
Yeah. This whole time. But it is Halloween. Nico tells Ko, she ain't gonna do this. Like, yeah, you're right. But I get this feeling.
I got a feeling.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Ko and Akira, they're hanging around Halloween Town, essentially. Akira in a maid outfit.
Yeah, they make them dress up. So they put, and they bro, she's in middle school, and they're like, damn, you got a huge ass rack, girl.
Yeah, they're all like, man, we're gooning.
Gooning over the fucking.
And fucking Nico's job.
13, I think they're gooning over the 13-year-old's rack.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And Nico's just basically, I am in class. I'm a teacher. So I'm going to fuck a student, basically.
AKA turn a vampire.
Yeah.
Vampire.
Yeah, no. But as she's trying to talk to the students, bam, headshots.
Yeah.
And it was like an Anko in a mask, and she just goes away, and then Ko.
Well, she stopped. She saved the girl from getting raped, and then fucking almost killed the fucking graper, and was like, "I'll let you go if you give me your outfit." Okay.
Yeah, you gotta do this for me.
One tobacco, one cigarette offers your life. Okay.
Yep, basically. Ko checks up on Nico. Is like, yeah, I'm fine. Just got shots.
By the way, another thing that pissed me off is the crowd is so stupid.
Yeah, they're totally drunk.
No, I think a lot of them are sober. They're just dumb.
Okay.
If
looking at the party, I get it, but yeah. Okay.
They hyper focus on the 3 drunks a lot. That's why you think they're drunk, but they're not drunk. They're
Well, Nazuna's getting drunk. I'm sorry, Nazuna's getting drunk. Sari is hooking up, is on a date with the boy vampire.
Yep.
And fucking Aku goes up to them in public, shoots them. Shoots both of them and just it's for a prop.
No. She only shot one. She didn't shoot the other one.
Oh, she didn't shoot the other one? She
shot the
Sorry.
Yeah, she only shot Sarah.
It's it's just a prop for a movie.
So dumb. No, it's a real fucking bullet.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're like, we're fine, we're alive. And so Ko, I guess you were right. It's like, so where could she be? Well, we go to school.
We're gonna kill this bitch.
What?
The first off, they're like, we're gonna kill this bitch, and Cole's like, no, don't kill her. Nope, she's gonna die. She has to die.
Yeah, this is what she's doing to us. We gotta kill her.
So boy vampire tries to catch her, but she's used to vampire moves, and so she quickly evades and then shoves a fucking trash can on him, WWE style.
Yep.
And kicks it and was like, "Oh, you don't know what's up. You don't know what's down." He gets the trash can out. And he's like, "Catch me if you can, bitch."
Yeah.
Where can she be, Matt?
She went to school.
Who's at the school?
Nazuna saying, "What's up, Holmes?" And she's like, "Hello, my dear Watson."
Yeah.
So they're gonna fight in school.
World Star.
Yeah. All right. Now our main event. Dr. Stone Science Suture Part 2.
This is crazy.
Basically, it's time to put the plan in motion. So basically, look for Stanley, look for the hostages, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like a bargaining type of thing.
Nope.
So it's Suika and Francois.
Yep.
They're looking around, and of course, one of Stanley's people,
Gets bit by a venomous spider.
Yep. In a lewd pose.
Plot.
Charlotte. I assure you, it's crucial to the plot.
That's plot, damn it.
And Francois's like, just leave it, but Suika's like, nah, I can't let someone die.
Not on my
Right.
watch.
So Suika blows her cover
Saves the
to
woman.
revive her, basically.
Yep.
And now she's getting chased. Yeah,
Yeah,
while she's rolling like a watermelon. But she goes by where Ginro and the other samurai are.
Yep.
And Ginro's like, someone should stop them. It's like, dude, like, just get. He finally breaks free. By the way,
He's so useless.
I
He
know.
is the worst character in that show.
Oh yeah, no, he is. And yeah, he grabs a bad piece of bamboo and hits it like, oh yeah, I forgot I could fight.
Really?
I'm not crashing out again. No,
No, do it. Fuck it. It's
no.
crack
No.
shots for the future of science. Go ahead.
Smack shots for the future of science.
No, we're editing this fucking name.
No, but no. Giro does this, but he eventually leads to being caught again.
Because he's an idiot.
Yep. But Francois sees Stanley. He's like, hey, he hasn't killed the hostage yet. That means they're planning to negotiate. So they, okay, I'm not here to kill.
21st century war tactics.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you're not here for the same thing. Like, we're not your enemy. We're not soldiers. Like, Francois was basically speaking in his language.
Yeah. We are non-combatants.
Yeah. It's like, we're not killing you. But if whoever attacks us, it's on sight.
Basically.
Because we're defending ourselves. Kill or be killed.
Basically.
So they all look at afar like, oh, they're kidnapped. So who jumps in?
The attack team.
Kohaku, Hyoga, and our middle school primate.
No, he's high school primate.
Whatever it is. He's a primate.
He's primate.
Tsukasa.
Tsukasa, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both still wounded, by the way. They still have those gunshot wounds.
Yep. Haven't healed yet.
Yep. And basically it's like, hey, we kind of can't kill them because it'll lead to, people at our base being killed.
Yep.
So, and we're not going to beat them hand-to-hand combat.
Nope.
So the only real plan is to get rid of that guy's backpack, which has the communication thing.
Yep.
Because if we do that will delay them, and that'll give us enough time to, do what we got to do.
Yep. Sound plan.
But the problem is, get in there because they have guns. We do not.
And people.
They have guns. They have guns and people. We're just one healthy, 2 injured.
1 healthy, 2 injured, 3 people total.
Against like 6 or so.
And Kohaku's handicapped them because they don't want to kill nobody.
Yep. So they're trying to get down there, and here's Stanley's gorilla, Maya.
Yes.
Fucking one shots Kohaku to injure her, basically.
Yep.
Like she's like, I'm feeling this burn in my back. Like, okay, you don't need to be topless for this. It's okay, but
Brother. She's the Gabby Garcia.
But Hyoga took care of most of them. And Tsukasa is fighting Maya. Like, oh shit, it's Tsukasa, this strong middle schooler, high schooler.
The high school versus high school. Because
Maya, I was black belt in Taekwondo and all this shit.
Yeah.
So good little back and forth, but Tsukasa, even though injured, got the upper hand. But we're not done.
No, we're not.
Because what happens after, Ethan?
He gets
machine gun, the Swiss cheese.
Bro. He gets racially profiled to the umpteenth degree.
Yep. Does shots multiple times.
Swiss cheese.
Hyoga tries to help.
He gets Swiss cheese.
Yep, saving Kohaku. Because Kohaku's the only one that's agile enough to break the communication thing.
And she does.
She does, and as soon as she gets back down,
she gets Swiss cheesed.
So, 3 people shot, mortally wounded, basically dead. Tsukasa goes, it's okay, we have Dragon Balls. AKA, we're just waiting to be revived, essentially.
And they all die.
For now.
I don't think Kohaku died yet.
She's bleeding out.
She is bleeding out.
Yes, he said like she's not gonna last long.
Yoga died first. Tsukasa
He died at the end.
he died at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And Kohaku's mortally wounded.
Yeah. So no one's ever truly gone, as they say in Star Wars.
Not in this show, at least.
No. Like it's like Dragon Ball. They're just waiting to come back to life. They're just waiting. That's why I was like, yeah. I'm sure.
The King Kais.
Yeah, basically that's why. That's why when Charles like, yo, this happens. Like, oh yeah. It's not gonna matter, but yeah.
They'll be like a quarter of the way through Dragon Way by the time they come back.
It's that Snake Way, yep.
Snake Way, yeah.
Yeah, so but no, it was a good episode. They did it well. That's why we gave our main event.
They gave them consequences.
Risk. There's risk now.
Risk, reward, and consequences.
Yeah. You know, in hindsight, the crash out should have been the main event. So we should have if I knew this was how it was gonna be.
Yeah, you would have been like, Ethan, close the show. I can't talk anymore.
Yeah, I would just leave. Like, all right, you're on your own.
All right, guys.
Tell them the main event is cuckoos and fuck the rest.
Oh my god.
It's over.
That was so fucking epic. That is the greatest. I think that might be the greatest crash out.
Yeah, there you go. But close the vote.
I crashed out on this show. I said you crashed out more than I crashed out on this show.
Gosh, shit I've seen, shit I've read.
I'm gonna watch Cuckoos tonight. First thing.
There you go. There you go. You can watch that before bed. But close the thoughts before we get out of here.
I'm happy and sad that the season's coming to a close ever so slowly. Because there's such good shit, bro. Everything.
I'm sad that they're ending, but I'm also happy at now. I see where stuff is being placed.
I pretty much had it, and I'll give
this week solidified it for me. Like who's top, who's bottom.
I'm sure.
Exactly.
I'll give you a spoiler as my closing thought.
Mm.
I'm waiting to see how Summer Hikaru Died finishes to know how high it's gonna be. We did not have we didn't have Summer this week, and I was actually upset about that. Oh, I was actually looking forward to that. Yeah. By the way, for the record, Silent Witch, for those of you, they're doing a 9.5 this week out of fucking nowhere. So there'll be no Silent Witch, and
one less for you to cover next week.
Yes, and also Witch Watch is going on a 1 week break, so 2 of them I won't be covering next week.
Alrighty.
But yeah, no, I'm out of my top, we'll say 7. My top 7, I want to see where not Silent Witch, Summer Hikaru Died finishes to know where I'm placing it. Correct. The rest of my 7 is pretty set. It's just how it is and whatever.
Where they're placed.
Where that one places.
Okay.
What moves up or down based off of Summer Hikaru Died? That's my X factor in my top 7.
I see. But with that, the cafe is closed. Thank you all so much that have watched us. I better see some clips after this.
Oh, we have to clip that shit.
Somewhere.
Have to clip
somewhere in some universe. Follow us on our social medias, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Threads. Follow me on Twitter, DavePhoenix12, Instagram, House Husband Cosplay. Follow Ethan at Showstopper24 on Twitter or MBDicey24 on the Instagram. We want to thank WT Network and Dirty Radio for hosting us on their social media platforms, so let's follow them there. You can check out their YouTubes for the video replay. If you want audio, do Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon. Give us a 5-star rating. That does help us out. Thank you, Sean, who is our editor. And next week I will not be here. Ethan will be, maybe with Starman, as what it's going to look like. But if nothing does happen, I will try to squeeze in what I have seen, just so we have some content. But until then, oyasumi and good night.
Sayonara, minasan. Don't crash out anymore.
No.
Bye-bye.
the sun goes to sleep, I find myself in a heap because it hurts so much to be away from you. It makes my day when I get a text from you. But still I say goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I see your face. But hey, it's fine. I know everybody needs a little space. There's no one to blame. Goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I hear your voice. But it's your choice. I can't keep you here forever. Just promise me that you'll come back.